This a LP beat. This a LP beat. This a LP beat. This a LP beat. It's a LP beat. It's a LP beat.
Alrighty, guess who is back? We are back for some NFL football. We got the Hall of Fame game. It is the Chicago Bears versus the Houston Texans. What is going on, everybody? It has been a long time, but man, does it feel good to be back. We got Rick C in the building. We got Eric Fleming. We got Bay, Jace. We have Daniel. We got Lone Star Fox, Cy Gray, Darby, Superintendent Chalmers, Donnie, Whitemeyer, What's going on, everybody? Hopefully, I didn't miss anybody, but if I did, just get back in and say what's up, and I'll get you. What's up, Safe Soul? Beer, pizza, and wings is Derby. Hey, absolutely, that's a winning combination. Man, it feels good to be back. Why did okay, hold on, let me see. Uh okay, that's why. Okay, not an issue. We don't know why the um okay, hold on one quick second. I am making sure that we have all the alerts and whatnot. All right. Okay. Okay, we'll do that. And then where is okay, nope. Let's get where is oh, there we go. Hold on. We are trying to find the view counter. All right. All right, there we go. We got it together. We got it together. Save Soul says, hey, Trox, man. What's up, Eric Fleming? Hey, Trox, fam. Oh, how I've missed you all. So good. So great to be back, says JT. What's up, JT? What's up, Longy Rider? How's everybody doing? I'm not too sure if Caleb's going to be playing a half. I would assume that he gets some sort of snaps just because, you want to get your star to, get them NFL reps. As a rookie, he doesn't know what the speed of the game is like. So outside of practice, so definitely he should get it. But they can also elect to say, you know what, let's shut all the starters down because the regular season is more important than any preseason game, let alone a Hall of Fame game that don't mean anything. So I mean, from that aspect, I can see both sides of the coin. What's up, Studio? Studio's in the building. Hey, missed you as well. Glad you're streaming, Brother Trox. Hey, man, it feels good to be back. As you guys can see from right here, your boy is partnered up with Win Daily. More to that to come in the near future. But we got a lot of changes. It's going to be a lot of fun this season. What's up, Michael? Hey, Michael, I told you. Hey, if I'm available, I'm gonna cover the game. How is MVP? They're doing great. I'm excited NFL is back. Hey, absolutely. Hey, it's just like Eminem. Guess who's back? Back again. The NFL is back. Tell some friends. Oh, man, we're going to have some fun this season. Trox, Mrs. Fox is happy to see your sponsor. She's saying Louisiana Uncensored speak on how happy she is. Hey, appreciate that. Shout out Mrs. Fox. But yeah. So I don't know if you guys have heard, but your boy, breaking news, he doesn't have just one job with Win Daily. Your boy got two jobs, and one of them is at Ford Field. So I'm excited. We gonna have some fun. Your boy's gonna be probably working every Lions game. Outside of a couple that I did promise some subscribers, Bay, I did promise you the Titans. I will be for the Titans. If it's a road game, obviously I will be on. But home games, hey, your boy got to work. Yes, sir. So, yeah, we got two jobs. And I am looking for a third while still streaming and having a good time. Jeffrey Russell, how's it going? Got it so good. Hey, absolutely, studio. What's up, Bills Mafia? What up, Trox? Good to see you. Good to see you again, fam. Hey, good to see you as well, Bills Mafia. Hey, I appreciate that, Bay. Rixie says, awesome. Congrats. Hey, I appreciate that. Will DeMar play this year? He could. Yes, they are playing in Canton, Ohio. Home of the National Football Hall of Fame. Will Odell Beckham Jr. ever play? Man, that's a good question. I will say this. I know this is a side note. I know we're doing some Bears in Houston, but I can't talk enough about the Lions' new jerseys. They brought the black back. Y'all don't know how excited I am to finally have some black jerseys. Did the Lions get something new? Sorry for all the questions. I'm excited. Yes, we got some new jerseys. We did host the NFL draft here in Detroit as well. And you know something? I'm going to say it. The Lions are going to go to the Super Bowl this year. It is in New Orleans. Dan Campbell is from New Orleans. So is Aaron Glenn. So is Alex Anzalone. So is Marcus Davenport. To play back in their old home field, I mean, it's a full circle moment. You see what Amon-Ra St. Brown did for Jared Goff against the Los Angeles Rams, who is our week one opponent. They rallied to make sure Jared Goff got that playoff win. Just imagine what they're going to do with Dan Campbell. Hey, Devin Hester. I will not lie. Devin Hester was an issue for the Chicago Bears. Like, he played, you had to guard him. Andre Johnson. Man, that boy still looks young. Showing Steve McMichael. Looks like that is his wife. Yeah, that's his wife, Misty. And Julius Peppers. And he was an issue for all three of those teams. He was a beast for the Panthers, beast for the Bears, beast for the Packers. Patrick Willis, one of the greatest linebackers. Forget his team, but Patrick Willis was a monster. What's up, Linda B? What's up, Hatter's House? What's up, Barku? Lenny? Eric Mendenhall? What's up, John? What's up, MSU Detroit fan? Oh, I didn't even have the audio. My bad. Hey, we already starting. Eric Fleming with the $20 super chat says, glad you're back. Hey, I appreciate that, Eric. Hold on a second. Y'all know what time it is.
Here comes the money.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money.
Hey, appreciate that, Eric. Oh, man. Shout out, Eric. That is the 20th super on this live stream. Hey, I appreciate that. And hey, shout out to YouTube for keeping track of all those. Like, that's awesome. What's up, silly duck? Are you going to show the game or just scoreboard? It'll be just scoreboard. Otherwise YouTube will shut me down. But I do bring the game audio, live play-by-play. I do call the plays as well. It's a lot of fun if you're willing to give it a try. For a few minutes. Hey, hopefully you can have some fun. But appreciate you for coming in, silly duck. Guess who's going to watch the Chiefs versus Lions game? Hey, absolutely. Taylor Swift. Hey, y'all can get that. Oh, man. What in the world? What happened to the audio? Uh-oh, did I? What in the world? Oh, snap, crackles, and pops. Okay. Never mind. Hold on. We got to do something real quick. We have some technical difficulties. My thing died. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, okay. We can heck with it. We'll do it like this. Cuz this is more important than my phone. Okay. So we got that. Okay. Okay. That's working. Son of a gun. Okay. We having some technical difficulties. Oh, how it wouldn't be streaming without some issues. Lone Star, welcome to the Prospects. I appreciate that. I forgot the at Arrowhead. Oh, you're actually going to go to that game? That's awesome. All right, let's make sure everything looks good still. All right, I just got to get back into my TV because I unplugged it on accident to plug in my phone. But yeah, hey, we would have issues if I wasn't on. So hey, we gonna have some fun. I've seen enough Taylor from our suite to last a lifetime. I'm over it. Hey, absolutely. Okay, watched live. We are good to roll. All right. Now we are good. Oh, from the suite? Yeah, so Eminem's new album, been out for about 2 weeks now, has surpassed Taylor Swift. Eminem Forever? Absolutely. I'm King Donnie, by the way. I figured it was. What's up, Marcus? What up, dope people? Go Lions? Hey, absolutely. Hey, one pride, baby. What's up, Reacting with Brennan? Side Gray, you can get that. Oh my goodness. Hold on a second. Hey, you know.
Got him!
Your thing died. Feel sorry for the old lady. Oh my God. Oh man. Hey, Sai, you could get that, bro. 72 seasons. I'm kind of back, y'all. I'm in the city and still fighting signal issues. Hey, well, welcome back, Linda B. Man, it feels good to be back. I'm still laughing about Psy. You can get that, bro.
Jam everything into this next.
All right, we are back.
This first one and see what happens.
Yeah, let's enjoy this one. We're hoping for a lot of these.
So it looks like could be Chicago getting the ball first. No, Houston, it looks like.
This one will be returned by Sims.
No, Sims, that is
Down to the 26, and that is it.
yeah, that is
We're gonna
Houston.
replay
Okay,
it.
so Houston gets the ball
The
first.
reason for this major rule change, and it's as big a rule change as we've seen in the game in a long, long time. You've got players that are lined up basically 5 yards from each other on the receiving team side of the 50. They're trying to make the kickoff an active, dynamic play again.
Did anyone go to
reducing
Lions training
players'
camp this year?
exposure
I
to
have not.
injuries, and that is the
I
way
want
they've
to
figured
go.
out to do it.
but I don't have any tickets.
Here is Mills. Davis
And-
Mills able to complete to Hutchinson out across the 30,
And I wasn't able
start the
to.
night for the Texans.
But I try to go every year, but this is the one year that I couldn't get tickets for it.
You're right. I mean, so many of those kickoffs, 75% or so were touchbacks, and now to
I'm
get
finna
to
stay
make that more of a
and try
play
to
that you have
pay
to
money to
defend,
go on a
it's gonna be
website
fun to
or
watch, and it has
and
been
get hacked.
interesting that even
Hey,
the people who are
appreciate
coaching
that,
up
silly
these
duck.
special teams,
Yeah, we try to do
you know,
this every year and
they're
have
as
a good
curious as
time.
anybody as to what this is going to look like when it's all
All right,
said and
here's the
done.
handoff,
Second down
and that's
four,
up the
and a
middle.
handoff
That is a
here
first
to
down, down at the
Wale.
40.
One of the backup running backs for the Texans.
That's
picks
Uncle
up
Wally.
8, and a quick first down for Houston.
Oh, where
We
is
will
the
not
field?
See any of the starters in tonight's game. We're playing on the 1st of August.
Okay,
It
hold
feels
on a
like
second.
camp
Let me get
just
the
opened,
field
but here
going.
we are. There's C.J. Stroud, we'll get into his story. The NFL's offensive rookie of the year. Tank Dell is right there to his left, our right. From the 40.
All right, here's the play action up the
Fake
middle,
handoff,
and
off the hands of
incomplete.
Hutchinson, incomplete. It'll be second down.
Intended for
and 10.
Hutchinson.
Stroud was phenomenal. He's got every intangible you want for a starting quarterback, the number 2 overall pick. He guided his team into the postseason. He was not just the best rookie quarterback. He was one of the best quarterbacks in the NFL in his rookie season, and you know how hard that is to do.
Well, it is hard to do, and what he's accomplished is impressive. I mean, you think
All right,
back
hold
to
on
this
a
time
second.
last year, there were no expectations for the Houston Texans whatsoever.
Here is a pass, bobbled but caught. That's
Okay.
Tegan Quitoriano, a backup tight end, who got into some action last year, primarily a blocking tight end, and that catch is good for 13.
You know, this was a
can
team,
go
Joe,
like
that
this.
really had not accomplished much in the prior 3 seasons, and coming into last year, everyone thought it was going to be a lot of the same. They really didn't even have many cornerstone players on this roster, and now as we go into this 24 season after a playoff berth last year and winning in the wild card round, it's a team that has high expectations for sure.
Here's Agunbowale again.
Where
He
is
is down to the
Field?
45. You saw Stephon Diggs, who was traded.
All right, do you have to mute it real quick? All right.
To sneak up on anybody in
All right, here we
2024.
go.
Second down and 7. Play action. Mills just drops it down, and the pass is incomplete for Ben Skoranek, the former Ram, who was traded from L.A. to Houston. Brings up third down and 7.
Well, that was, you know, Davis Mills is one of these quarterbacks. He's played a fair amount. He's got 25 career starts. He gets outside the pocket. You know, some of what they do offensively with the Houston Texans and Bobby Slowick now in his second year as offensive coordinator, and what a job he did
And then
last year. But Mills could have kept that and picked up some pretty positive yardage and made this a relatively manageable third down had he have run the ball.
Third down and 7.
And that is
Agunbowale
caught.
trying to pick up the first
And
down,
is that a
and
first
he's going to be
down?
brought just short, it appears. of
Looks
first
like it
down
might be
yardage
just short.
by Ogbongbemiga and Greg Stroman.
And the Texans obviously are going for it here and would in the regular season, and you get these opportunities in preseason to work on short yardage type areas of your football team. Just comes up short, but a good job of getting going north and south once he made the catch.
All right, and then
Fourth down, less than 1. They hand to Agunbowale, and he's got the first down. So they're running behind their backup offensive line. They've got Laramie Tunsil when they're healthy and rolling in the regular season. And Tunsil, I mean, there's Trent Williams, and then there's everybody else. But Laramie Tunsil is right there underneath in that next group.
Yeah, he's been doing it a long time, and he's awfully steady. And you know, this is a group up front, Joe, that just had a lot of injuries, which when you take that into account, even more impressive what C.J. Stroud and this offense was able to accomplish last year.
On first down, this one is caught, and that is the rookie tight end, Cade Stover, who played with Stroud at Ohio State. He gets 11.
All right, there we go.
Yeah, talking with C.J. Stroud about.
All right, here we go.
Stover. Boy,
That was Stover with
These
that first
guys
down.
are brothers is how they would describe their relationship. They're extremely close. Couldn't be more different.
So
But
it's
boy,
first
there
and
is
10.
A love for one another, and this is a guy who's got an opportunity. Of course, he'll be playing behind Dalton Schultz.
All right, here we
and
go.
Devin Jordan has done some good things.
Single back
as well,
formation, man in motion. Here
give
is
them a
a
little
end
pressure
around.
tight
That
end.
is
Hutchinson on the
Hutchinson
handoff, a nice
and
pickup,
Hutchinson.
and for a
Good
team
gain.
that's got
Gain of about 6, maybe
4 first
7.
downs on this opening possession, a gain
I'm
of
s-
8,
I'm
and
sorry,
this is a
7,
nice
maybe
drive
8.
being put together by Davis Mills.
Yeah, this is. He's been very poised in the pocket. He's not tried to force any throws down the field. The one ball
I'll tell you what,
that was incomplete
Houston's
earlier
going to
on
be
this
an
drive to
issue
Hutchinson was a
for
well-thrown
years
ball
to
off
come.
play
They are
action.
so stacked
But
with
this is a
talent.
nice drive for Houston to open up this ball game.
Second down and 2.
All right, here we go. 2nd and 2. Ball is at the 17-yard line. Here is a quarterback keeper, and that is a sack.
Davis Mills gets dumped by
And
Kareem.
that is
A
Kareem
loss
with
of
the
2
sack.
on the play, and Khalid Kareem was there, and this is an early preseason spin-around messed up play.
I think the snap got on him quickly to his left. I think that he was expected to hand the ball off, but I think that's one of those they wanted to look at in preseason. Maybe the last time we see that this season.
All right, here we go. Got a man in
down and 4
motion.
as a
Shotgun
result.
formation. And here's a good pass. Oh, off the fingertips.
With the coverage.
And there is a flag down.
That was Micah Baskerville in coverage, and he grabbed on to Agun Bawale, and that's when the flag came out.
Holding. Defense, number 47. 5-yard penalty. Automatic.
Tom
First down.
Sweeney with the hold.
There is third-year head coach Matt Eberflus, and his young linebacker got a lot of jersey on that trip down the field.
Yeah, that was an easy one. The official right there. You see the grab. We saw it from up here. Otherwise, that's a touchdown.
No, the foul's on
If he
Baskerville.
doesn't do it, he's going to run through that one for a touchdown.
All right, here we go. First down and
Checks out,
10.
J.J. Taylor
Ball is at the 14-yard line. Single back
in the
formation.
backfield.
2 high safeties. And here comes the pressure. And it's a run up at the 9-yard line. Good gain.
Tackle
That's
made by
Taylor, the
Elijah
ball
Hicks, a gain of
carrier.
4. By the way, we've gone way too long without saying the name Lisa Salters, the Emmy Award-winning reporter down
This
on the
isn't
field.
good enough.
And
I
Russell
need Lions
York, who
football
joins us
already. Hey,
replacing
absolutely.
John Perry, who's now
I will be
Carson
at
is
the
with Bills,
Lions
and he's
versus
missed, and we
Steelers
loved
game.
it,
I
and
did
Russell York,
win some tickets
NFL Vice
to
President
the Lions
of
Steelers
Instant
game.
Replay on his resume, and we are so glad he is with us in the booth.
All right, here we go. Shotgun formation. 2 high safety. Here is a pump fake. And here's the pass. Wide open for a touchdown.
Score and a fantastic drive put together by Davis Mills and capped on the 9-yarder to quick turn.
Well, this is an excellent job by Davis Mills. He starts to his left. He's about to turn it loose, and he didn't like the throw that he had there to his
And
left
that's
side. He gets
Quintaro,
through his progression,
or
comes back to his
Quintiano.
tight end. Just really well done to cap off this drive to open up the game with a touchdown.
What a drive it is. 13 plays, 74 yards, and basically 6.5 minutes off the clock.
Yeah, good protection up front, too, to allow him to get back to that third read. Excellent
13
work
plays,
by Mills.
74 yards. Kick is up.
Fairbairn
Kick is
knocks it through. They
good.
go quick to break. You know why?
And the
Because on other
Texans
side,
are
it's a
up
kickoff.
7-0 with
We're gonna watch
8:39 remaining. Hey, appreciate that, base. Let's get those likes. Appreciate that. We're going to the game with a mix of Lions and Chiefs gear on. Actually own Honolulu Blue jersey now. Hey, let's go. Linda converting to a Lions right before our eyes. Heck yeah. Old trouble with the snap. Never gets old. Sack, let's go. Got him. Make Brad Holmes the Pistons. Hold on. Make Brad Holmes the Pistons GM while still being the Lions GM. Actually, I think we are in good hands with Trajan Langdon. I am actually 97%. I've hit on every single move that the Pistons have made this offseason. Malik Beasley is one. Fred Vincent is one. Losing Quentin Grimes for getting Tim Hardaway Jr. But I did have Tim Hardaway Jr. coming to Detroit. Oh, I guess maybe 96% because I didn't what do you call it? I didn't think the Sixers were going to let Reed go. But when he did go, the very first person I said to go get was Reed from the Sixers. So I guess I could say 96.5%. But yeah, your boy was on fire in the offseason. I said Bobby Clipman. I said Ron Holland. Once Kels retires, you're going full-time Lions. Mark my word. I really like Tobias Harris being back in Detroit. I really like him when he was originally with the Pistons in 2016, and he's back. Definitely would like to see him with Cade. Will be absolutely. All right, here we go. Here comes the kickoff.
Fairbairn will kick it away with Stroman and Scott waiting deep.
And the kick is up, and we're gonna have a return.
Touch now. Everybody moves.
And he slipped at the 25-yard line.
And that is it. When you talk to players,
Scott slipped on the turf.
As much as they've been repping 11 on 11. You talk to return men, you talk to special teams coaches, they say once the ball is touched, because everybody is so in such close quarters, it's almost like a big running play.
That's right.
And not your typical kick return with space out in front of a returner. Maybe kind of a punt return.
What's up, Cody?
I keep hearing like a run play.
All right, here we go.
And
Single back formation.
I think a lot of them are going to bounce to the outside.
And here's a handoff. That's up the middle. And that's a good gain of 9 yards. Roshan Johnson, the ball carrier.
On the special teams, it's interesting because if you're a starter, there were guys in the past. Now, quarterbacks aren't going to be on that play, obviously. But if you're not a quarterback, it sounds like
on a cruise ship now. Hey, that's what's up.
At some point in time, on the kicking
enjoy your
teams,
time, brother.
Just looking for all different types of players. And
all right, here we go. Got a man in motion, single back formation, single high safety. Here comes a rush.
Pretty interesting.
And that's a first down. Roshan Johnson, the ball carrier, picks up that first down, gets out of bounds.
And a first down. Tyson was good last year. Was a 5-year starter. Came in as an undrafted rookie from Shepherd. Threw for over 17,000 yards in college.
Second season, 4 starts. He has a 2-2 record.
First game
3 touchdowns, 6 picks.
Minnesota. First start was week 7. And he made
all right, here we go. First and 10.
Yeah, no doubt. And it's
single back formation. And here's a play action. Bajan in trouble. He throws, and that might be intentional grounding.
On Bajans out to his right, and that's
see if there's a man.
That was Ali Gay who had pressure. 2nd and 10.
You mentioned it, Joe, that he comes in last year. Last year at this time, he's just hoping to make the team as an undrafted guy, and he makes the team. He ends up
that ball was still a mile away from the line of scrimmage.
So he proves to the staff that he can win games in this league. And
all right.
you have a quarterback.
No flag, so second down and 10. 7:27 remains in the first quarter. We have a single back formation.
So they really didn't entertain the idea.
And here's another play action. Badgett throws. That's Roshan Johnson with the catch. He gets it up near the 45. down at about the 44.
Manageable third down.
You know, we talk
Brings
about
up third
Caleb
down.
Williams as well, and I like him. I've been following him since he was at Oklahoma, and then, of course, his transfer with Lincoln Riley there at USC, Heisman Trophy winner. I think he's phenomenal.
Hey, absolutely.
He's so mature for a young quarterback.
I like Dennis
I think
Jenkins.
Time will tell, but I like
All right,
everything
third down
I've seen
and
about
3.
him. I would have liked to have seen him play some tonight.
Ball
Just
needs to
a few
get
snaps,
to
and
the
I get it, this is an extra game for them.
48-yard line. Ball is at the 45.
You know, I think just a little work might have
And
been a good
it's
thing.
caught past the 50 and near the 45. First down,
Caleb
Bears.
Williams, as you said, when you talk to him, the maturity
That was Carlson.
is there. He's not as wide-eyed as you might expect a rookie number 1 overall pick. You know what that feels like. But coming from USC, was in the portal, coached by Lincoln Riley, playing in L.A. There was money involved, once with the NIL deals. And he comes in a well-seasoned young man, and it just does not feel too big for him.
Yeah, and that's why, well, in addition to the fact he's got some really good players.
All right, here is
a handoff to Tyler Scott on first
Tyler
down.
Scott
He
with the
picked up
handoff.
But he
Good
comes-
gain on
he
that
comes
play.
into
I don't
this
know why the
season,
field is not
with arguably
updating.
the best supporting cast that a rookie quarterback has had in quite some time. I mean, I think Ryan Poles is. I think there's a little luck that's involved in all of that, but he's done a masterful job since taking over as a general manager of upgrading this team. And on offense,
the scoreboard
Caleb
or the
Williams,
field
as a
is
young
not
quarterback,
updating. I don't know
is
why.
going to be the beneficiary of that. They've got some
All right,
good
on commercial
players
break, I'll try to
get
fix
the
that.
ball
Second
to.
down
Played
and
for Keenan
6.
Allen, of course, the year DJ Moore
5.5 to
year,
play in the
but
first. Here
it
is
could be fun
Roshan
to
Johnson.
watch.
Oh, he tripped
Fun to
a
watch
yard
so far is
shy.
Roshan Johnson. He's brought down just short of first down yardage.
So notable
looked
offensive
like. The notable
additions for the
offseason
Chicago Bears:
additions
Caleb Williams,
coming into
DeAndre
the season,
Swift,
they get
Keenan
DeAndre
Allen,
Swift, who last
and
year was
Roma
with Philly.
Dunes.
Keenan Allen, longtime Charger, and when you talk to the people with the organization, he can still do it. 9th overall pick, Roma Dunze. And Ryan Poles, we will visit with Ryan later on in the ball game. His 3rd year as a general manager of the Bears.
What's
and
your thought about Wirfs
is
getting
looking
paid the
good.
highest
Chicago
ever
is.
tackle?
Here's
I think it's
Johnson.
well deserved.
Was met
And
in the
did
backfield
he
and then
make
had to fight.
it?
He's still going to be short of first down.
Nope,
yardage.
he is short.
Fourth
Brings
down
up
and 1.
4th down.
Good tough running right there by Roshan Johnson to take what should have been a fairly significant loss. You're going to see he gets contacted right there and is just able to fight his way to try to not lose any
That's
more
no
yardage.
gain
And
on that
just
play.
like the Houston Texans on their opening drive, we've got the Bears.
Here we
who are
go,
going for it
4th
here.
down
Marcus
and
Harris
1
was the
yard.
first guy through there that
Out the
kinda
shotgun
blew up that
formation.
play. Now 4th and 1.
And there is a flag,
They've been
false
talking
start.
Full start. Offense. Right guard. 5-yard penalty. 4th down.
That's on the right guard.
So look right down the line. I thought I did see some, right there at the end. You see it, and
He said right guard, but that is Tommy Sweeney, a backup tight end.
Yep, that's where the movement was. They got him. They back him up now.
All right,
And,
4th down and
the
6.
The Bears are going to elect a punt.
All right, here comes the punting
Kings
unit.
has been a bit of an issue going back to Caleb
On
Williams.
4th and
So
6
much
with
of what
4
he did
minutes
was,
and 11 seconds left
the
to play
shotgun, and they would clap,
here
the
in
ball
the
would be
first
snapped,
quarter.
getting acclimated to calling the game at the line of scrimmage. It's been a work in progress here in the early going, not only in the OTAs, but also the early part of
And the
training
punt
camp.
is up.
Corliss Waitman, who has punted for the Steelers and the Broncos.
And
over
fair
round.
caught
Fair
at about
catch
the
is hauled in
11-yard
by
line.
Miles Bryant. And the clapping from D'Amico.
All right, as we go to commercial break, let me fix the scoreboard and field. All right, let's switch it. All right, let me. All right.
Famer Andre Johnson.
I will. Thank you, Joe. He wanted me
And
to
now
say
let's
hi
get
to you,
this
Andre.
field.
So it's good to see you here. Hey, you have idolized so many of these players that have gone into the Pro Football Hall of Fame. Now you're the one getting the gold jacket. How would you describe what this honor means to you?
It means a lot, not only for me, my family, back home where I grew up in Miami, a lot of people that have been along with me throughout this journey in the city of Houston, who's embraced me and shown me so much love. So to be here, it's really starting to hit now, you know, being here and going through everything that was going through this weekend, man. It's just it's a tremendous honor.
You were teammates with D'Amico Ryans, the head coach of the Houston Texans. How special is it to see him here? He said it's so amazing for him to see you get this honor and to be here with you in Canton.
Well, the thing that you would pick up on D'Amico right away, he was a great leader. You know, when he came in as a rookie, he led our defense. And
All right, there we
you
go.
know, I could always
bring it
tell,
up
like,
a hair bit
he
more.
would be a coach. Like, he had that about him. You know, he can get
All
guys
right, there we
lined
go.
up. He can get guys to play hard for him. So,
All right.
just
And
so excited
that
to
is
see what
Hutchinson.
he's doing and what he will continue to do in the future.
So many of your
Gain of
teammates
9,
who
that is
coached
third
you said
down.
that you found ways to elevate everyone around you. How did you do that?
We always tried to lead by example. I was never a rah-rah guy. I just wanted my work to speak for itself. And when I went out to practice every day, whoever was in front of me or whoever.
All right,
was
third
around
down
me, I
and
was gonna
one.
push 'em, and I was going to push them to the
Out
max,
the I
and that was
formation.
just
Here's
the way I
a
approached
rush
it,
up the
man.
gut. He got
You
through
are getting
up
the
at the
last
30-yard
speech
line.
tomorrow. What's the strategy there?
First
I
down.
don't really know if there's a
Houston.
strategy. You know, I'm just going to go up there and do my best. I've never really had to give a speech in front of so many people, but definitely looking forward to it. I've always watched, you know, the guys give their speeches and never envisioned myself doing it. So, been practicing
Travis
a little
Kelce
bit,
is still
so,
a beautiful
we'll
man,
see what
even though
happens.
he's dating
It'll
a
be great,
woman
and we can't wait to see
taller
it.
than him.
All right, thank you.
Troy maybe could give you advice.
All right, here we go. First
We'll
and
check with
10.
Troy about what that advice might be.
Out the
Big
single
run
back
there
formation.
A moment ago, J.J. Taylor. has
And
taken
here is a
over,
handoff.
after
That
the
is
first
gain of
down,
about
carries
3
over
yards.
the left side. Andre Johnson, a 7-time Pro Bowler, was drafted third over.
I do have to mute it real quick. Showing Andre Johnson highlights 2009 versus the Arizona Cardinals. Signature move.
He was an
All right, here we go.
What I like is what he
Second
just told
down and
Laura
7.
that, you know, he wanted his play on the field to speak for itself, and boy, did it. Congratulations to him. Well deserved.
All right, here we
And I
go.
know
Single back
D'Amico
formation.
Ryans
Here
so
is
excited
Mills.
the Texans are here, and
Play
he's
action.
here.
Rolls out of trouble.
Good move here by
Extends the
Davis
play.
Mills, buys some
Throws.
time, and
Caught.
he's able to find
First
the
down
receiver
at the
down
40-yard line. 40 yards away from Pater.
7-yard completion from Davis Mills, who looks outstanding here tonight. Daniel Hardy got pressure, but Mills went right around him.
Well, he does a great job. You're right, Hardy. Nobody picks him up at all. They're thinking the play fake is going to get him coming down the line a little bit harder, but he gets up the field. And you see Mills, he's just able to avoid him, keeps his eyes down the field. He's made some throws already here in this.
That's a heck of a play right there. That was, I believe, to Skronik. And here we go. Here's a quick pass. Oh, nearly intercepted.
Out to the edge.
Incomplete. Brings up second down.
Fast was Leon Jones. But you talk about Davis Mills as this one almost went back the other way. He's smart. He went to Stanford. He's a
Jones with a near interception for the Chicago Bears.
He can move the ball around. As you said, they like him using his legs. That's what you want as a
all right, here we go. Second and 10. Davis Mills is 7 for 10. 80 yards and a touchdown.
Be the guy.
Throwing 70%.
And had every opportunity to.
All right, here we go. We got a shotgun formation, 2 deep safety, and here is a pass. And that is Hutchinson. Gets a gain of about 3. Tackled immediately.
As we are under 20 seconds left in quarter number
15
1.
seconds left. Should be the last play of the quarter.
Rookie Joe, we talked
brings
about
up third down and 7.
Kate Stover, while Laura was talking to Andre Johnson, he made a key block on that run right up the gut. He's got to a good start here tonight.
And
also.
indeed it is.
7 at the start.
We are at the end of one quarter. 7-0. Houston with the football. Yeah, Deanna, I can't. Otherwise, YouTube and the NFL will shut me down. So I do give the game audio with play-by-plays. But the game is on ESPN and ABC, so if you got some local channels, try ABC. It should be on. All right, Linda B says, I'll be back in a bit. Yeah, that was a quick quarter. Berkson needs to stay healthy so everyone can see what he's really made out of. Oh, absolutely. And that's the thing, like Traylon Burks is so underrated. But I think a lot of it has to deal with his asthma, and I believe it's a heart condition as well. But I know he has asthma. But man, to have asthma and still like ball out like he did at Arkansas, like that is crazy. Bay with a $50 super chat. Woo! Says, so great to be back. Trox still the best there is. Hey, I appreciate that. Bay, appreciate that. You know what time it is.
As Mill.
Oh. Hold on a second. That's Ungbawale.
He's been busy and will
good gain on that play.
Hey guys, well CJ Stroud is certainly looking forward to having one of his weapons back this season. Tank Dell, whose rookie season was cut short last season because of a broken leg. Well, he had fully recovered from the broken leg that ended his season last year, but he was at a pool party, guys, in Georgia when gunfire erupted. Two guys started shooting
here we go
at each
for
other.
Bay.
That was in April. Dell said he just started running, didn't even realize until later he'd been shot in his right thigh. The bullet went through and through. He spent the night in the
And
hospital.
that's only a
But
gain
apparently
of a
Keelan
yard. No,
told me he was
2
back
yards.
to training a week later. He
As
was a full
Unbawale.
participant at OTAs in May. Dell
So,
had no connection
Tank
to the
Dell,
shooting,
season-ending
specifically at the
fracture,
wrong place
left
at the
fibula,
wrong time, got
2023
caught
in week
crossfire.
13.
He says he's just so grateful it wasn't worse and that he cannot wait to get back out on the field.
Yeah, Lisa, obviously they can't wait.
Second
to get
down
him
and
back
9.
out
They
there.
said
He
it is
was
only
so
a
good
gain
to
of a
begin his
yard.
rookie season, got the 11 games in.
Got
Then broken leg.
13:45
They are
remaining in the
loaded
half.
At wide receiver with the Texans.
Single back
on their roster.
formation.
Second down and 9.
And here's a
here.
play action.
From
Mills
out to his
rolls
right.
out. Mills still with the football. Mills
And
gets a
take
gain
it
of
down
2.
inside the 20, third down
Gets it
coming up.
down at the 19-yard line.
Third-round pick from Houston, so they knew all about him. 7 receiving touchdowns through week 12, which was tied for the most among rookies.
My phone is
And then
blowing
that
up.
broken
Too
fibula
bad
missed the last 7 games
to
of the year.
even
Yeah, he was on
get in the
pace for
chat. Oh,
1,000
my
yards,
goodness.
And I mentioned that this
All right,
time
Rick,
last
I
year,
appreciate
there
you,
really
brother.
weren't any cornerstone pieces to this franchise.
I will be, hey,
but now
Rick,
they were
real
gonna
quick,
build
I
this
will be
thing.
back on Lions
And look at
Powerhouse
the
very
season that
soon.
Nico Collins had at wide receiver. He had a
All right, here we
breakout
go.
year, then Tank Dell as a rookie. a
Shotgun
year ago, what he was
formation.
able to do while he was healthy. They bring in Stephon Diggs.
And
that's
here's
a great
Mills
wide
caught.
receiver
That
room
is a
for
gain
sure.
of
Here is
about
Skoranek, the
4,
former
maybe
Ram, to the
5.
15, and that will bring up
Gets it up
third
at the
down, a gain of
15-yard line.
4,
Good
and the
gain on
field
that
goal
play.
unit
Gain of
comes
4.
on for the Texans. There's Nico in his year, just under 13.
Nico Collins had 12, almost 1,300 yards, 80
Dell
receptions,
found the end
and
zone
8
7
touchdowns.
times.
Tank
They
Dell,
brought
47
Dalton
catches,
Schultz back
709
on a
with 7
3-year deal.
touchdowns. And Dalton
Don't forget
Schultz,
about him.
59
Yeah,
catches,
well, no,
635.
they won't. Last year, he was their number 2 receiver.
All right, here we go. Fourth
And
down and
this
3.
year, when
They're
you
going to
look
go
at that room
elect
and the
for
fact that
a
they
field
added
goal.
Stephon Diggs and, have
As
those
Fairbairn.
three really talented wide receivers, just, where's the role going to be for Dalton Schultz? I like him as well. A good signing.
And the
Texans.
kick is up. Kick is
Fairbairn
good.
able to tuck it inside
10 nothing.
upright from 33
The
yards
Texans
out.
over the
It's
Bears.
a 10-0 Houston lead.
12-13 remaining in the first half. 10-0. Texans with the 10-point lead. I'll be there. Hey, I appreciate that. Man, RIP DMX. Up in here, up in here. Hey, I'm telling you, this should be my theme song when I get on. Y'all gonna make me lose my mind. Because we about to have a whole lot of fun this season. Houston's bringing it on? Absolutely. Mrs. Fox says the third quarter will be explosive. I can see that happening. As an Arkansas fan, I always want the Pro Hogs to do well. So happy for our former kicker, Cam Little, winning the starting job in Jacksonville. Hey, speaking of starting Hogs, what about our starting center in Frank Ragnow? Like, he is officially the number 1 center in the NFL. Thank you, Jason Kels, for retiring. But he is now officially the number 1 center in the National Football League. Frank Ragnow. Tony Dungy getting in Dwight Freeney into the Hall of Fame. What's Michael Jordan doing it at the NFL Hall of Fame?
surprised you, first of all, but what did it mean to have Jordan there and also your coach, Tony?
Shout out Rag now. Hey, absolutely.
It meant the world to me.
Frank
You
the
know,
Tank.
Those two people are family to me. And obviously, Tony, he's the guy who brought me in. You know, we
That is
started
Dwight
chapter in
Freeney talking.
2002, his first year, my first year. And we brought Indianapolis a championship in 2006.
You and Michael Jordan spent a lot of time together on the golf course. What was his message to you in finding out that you would be in the Pro Football Hall of Fame?
And here's a return at the 20. And down, there is a flag down.
The year previous, when I didn't make it, and he was hurt, and he knew how hurt I was. So when he found out that I was in, you know, we both basically was kind of teary-eyed. Yeah.
You know, you're known for being this incredible sack, but the signature spin move is something that gives offensive linemen nightmares.
Okay, so on commercial break, and now I got to fix the audio.
It's a funny story. You know, I did and one mixtape person. I loved it back in the 90s. Some people know about it, some people don't. But I wanted to make offensive players, offensive tackles.
All right, that's
look as
false
silly as
start.
possible. So I tried to figure out how I could do that, and that's how the
Penalty decline.
Practice field in Bloomfield, Connecticut.
First down, illegal formation, that was.
What was your favorite thing about taking a quarterback down?
Just taking him down. Just taking him down. I mean, I would just say that in itself. You know, just think about it. Quarterback, he's protected by 5 people. Get past the 5 people.
Because the website that I go to for my normal is not working, so this one is working. That's the one we roll with.
So in practice, you can't hit them, you can't touch them. They scream at you when you get anywhere close.
All right, here we go. 12-10 to go here in the half.
Well said, Dwight.
At
Congratulations.
the 20, I formation.
Back to you, Joe and Troy.
It's a good life being a quarterback.
And here's a pitch up the middle, and that is a gain of 4.
Toss. Dwight's such a great guy.
That's Khalil Herbert.
The golf course when he found out.
Herbert gets it up
We saw
for a gain of 4 yards.
on that kick return, and we didn't hear John Hussey. What was the call?
By the receiving team, because the players on the line need to keep their feet stationary on the line before the ball's touched and be moved before the ball is touched.
Yeah, they cannot move. That was movement.
All right, here we go. 2nd and 11. I'm sorry, 2nd and 6. And that's a quarterback keeper and slides. First down.
And a gain of 9. I think that's
gain of 9 yards for Ripon.
What the kick return team is capable of doing. You cannot move until the ball is touched, and so you're trying to keep an eye back there on your return guy. And meanwhile, the kickoff team, they're looking straight ahead, and here they come. And
man, MSU Detroit fan, I got a lot to say about the Tigers.
Really, the mechanics of how it's going to operate, but.
All right, here we go. Here is a handoff. That is Herbert, and that is gain of about 3 yards. They're going to say it's about 2 yards. All right, here we go. 2nd down and 8. No, it is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. 10:35.
That'll reduce the high-impact, full-speed hits that led to a lot of injuries, head injuries included. But like you said.
All right, here we go. Shotgun formation, single high safety. Got Herbert out wide. Empty set. And here's Ripon. Ripon throws up the middle. Caught. That's a first down. He fumbled it. He fumbled it. The ball is still loose. Recovered by the Bears. Holy smokes, folks.
It looked like Sweeney got back on it.
Oh, my God.
Chicago's ball, and maybe not Sweeney. That's Jerome Carvin who got on it. It's a Chicago first down.
Ruling on the field is a catch, fumble, and then the defense fumbled it back to the offense. Chicago's ball, first down.
So a first down for the Bears.
What a crazy first down.
And that sure looks like a catch.
That was Bullock who caused the fumble. And Ford Jr. could not corral it.
Recovery, and it goes back and is recovered by Jerome Carvin, an offensive lineman.
Jerome Carvin with that recovery. And here we go. Ball is at the 48-yard line. I formation. Here's the play action. He slips. Ripon up the middle. And incomplete.
Tried to fit it into Collins.
Colin Johnson, the intended receiver, could not corral that pass by Ripon.
There by Ripon. Looks like he put it right on Colin Johnson. I don't know that ball was touched.
Hey, absolutely.
At the end of the play, nice job by Ripon hanging in there.
Absolutely, MSU.
What a heck of a throw, putting it out there. And
all right, here we go. Second down and 10. Shotgun formation, 2 deep safety. And here's a delayed handoff up the middle. That's Herbert. Herbert to the 40, 35, 30, and down at the 29-yard line. First down, Bears.
Who was involved on that hit with Sweeney earlier, but a 19-yard carry by Khalil Herbert.
Well, there's a missed tackle right there at the line, but Herbert, he's been doing this for a little while. I've always liked the way that he runs.
All right, here we go. First and 10 with 9:11 remaining in the second half. Or, I'm sorry, the second quarter.
Who they picked up this offseason, who was with the Eagles last year. He's going.
Khalil Herbert had 745 yards with 3 touchdowns on 125 touches. And that's Herbert down at the 19-yard line, just shy. They're going to say he is down at the 21-yard shy.
A gain of 9 by Herbert here.
Gain of 9.
Herbert had a big year.
4 rushes, 35 yards, averaging about 8.8 yards per carry for Khalil Herbert tonight.
An up and down year, had 3 100-yard games. And
all right, here we go. Second down and 1. 8.5 to play here in the half. Shotgun formation, single high safety. Here is Ripon up the middle. Caught. Touchdown. Bears.
Practice.
And that is Johnson with the touchdown.
Nice route. You can see defenders, they're looking into the backfield, and you've got
with just a nice little seam route.
Ripon knowing exactly where he's going with the ball. I mean, that's just a good setup. They've been running that route with these guys, the stick routes, and now they run a stick and go. Nobody back there whatsoever, and they're able to complete
8 plays, 80 yards, 3 minutes and 51 seconds on that scoring drive. Here comes the extra point. Kick is up. Kick is good. And it is a 3-point game. Bears crawl within 3. All right, let me fix the audio real quick. What's up, Jess? Say, Trox, great to see ya. Now we got a game, says Bay. What's up, Mana? Says Trox, I believe that's Mark Ripon's son, pronounced Ripon. Yeah, I'm horrible with names, so my apologies. Like, I am horrible with names. All right, we fixed the audio. Pretty good preseason game. Hey, absolutely. Hi to JT and Little MVP. Hey, absolutely. New kickoff style is weird. I do agree with that. I mean, I get they're trying to do player safety, but man, come on, man. It's football. Just keep the rules like it was that we all grew up and loved. Dang. Man, I might have to watch that. Shout out to Serena Williams. Tennis's GOAT.
The Bears are
all right, here we
going
go.
to use, in essence, Russell Yerk, a 12th man. In this case, Taylor
So
May
Tyler
will practice
and the kicker.
or actually, that is
is
Taylor,
talking with the
punter,
refs.
Taylor, who will hold it, and then Russell, they have to get right off the field.
Yes, he's a non-player, so as soon as the ball's kicked, he needs to immediately leave the field.
So, like Mojo back in the days of the Houston Oilers, sprinting from the sideline. So we'll keep an eye on Tory Taylor, the rookie punter. Australian.
And here is
from Iowa.
the kick.
Off he goes.
And here's the return.
Steven Sims,
Oh, he
the
slipped
monster,
at the
got
20-yard
inside.
line.
In case you don't know who Mojo is, this was I think in just a different era. Troy.
Yes, it was. I mean, this is phenomenal. There's a lot of Houston fans obviously watching this game that were once Oilers fans. This bringing back a lot of good memories. There's a lot of people smiling in Houston, Texas tonight.
I don't know why that was. They were my team growing up, so I used to watch Mojo go sprinting.
All right, here we go.
And then he do a little somersault.
Shotgun
at the end when he
formation.
got back to the sideline.
One high safety. Here is a catch. Gets it up at about the 25. Gain of 4.
Taking over
More with the tackle.
Here he is getting back to the sideline, and Mojo doing his thing.
What do you think Bump Phillips was thinking when all that was going on?
I assume he loved it. For the rookie punter, Tory Taylor, not as eventful.
We got to work on that with these guys. You know, the 12th man who's got to come out in the event that they do have to hold. We've got to bring Mojo action back.
All right, here we go. Here's a handoff, and that's a gain of about 2 yards.
Cam Akers, the former Ram, last with the Vikings. Torn his Achilles tendon, each one of them.
Cam Akers with the carry.
Send it down to Lisa.
Hey, Joe, well, Bears safety Jonathan Owens is probably watching this game on TV, or he could be asleep because it's in the wee hours of the morning over in France. That's where Owens is right now.
I do have to mute it real quick.
To see her compete
All right, here we go.
in her third Olympics. Owens
Shotgun
was in the
formation.
building when Team USA won gold on Tuesday.
And that is caught. That's a first down.
Gold medal for Simone Biles. Her
No,
overall,
incomplete.
the most decorated American gymnast in history. But that was then. She's already won another gold medal. That was today in the individual all-around. Owens is expected to rejoin the Bears back in Chicago on Saturday. Joe?
Yeah, he figures Lisa to be the top backup at the safety position, and Simone.
All right, here we go. Fourth down and 4.
Multiple gold medals in the Olympic individual all-around competition. She won in Rio in 2016, but the first to do it in non-consecutive games. So called the GOAT for a reason.
All right, punt
Simone
returner
Biles,
is DeAndre
congratulations
Carter.
and making us
Tommy
all proud.
Townsend,
Congratulations to her,
former
and how cool for Jonathan
former
to be
chief.
over there and witness it all.
Here is the punt.
DeAndre Carter to return the punt.
And here we go at the 15 and down at the 16-yard line.
The 16 and a 60
Gold medal for Trox. Hey, I appreciate that, Jess.
And when we come back, we'll check in.
I do have to mute it real quick. Should have just moved the kicker back 5 to 10 yards. I agree. Yeah, I got to check on the family and make sure that, my beverages are refilled. Simba's right here. Simba got to stay close by. Trox always goes for the gold. Hey, I appreciate that. Oh, you already know, Jess. But MSU Detroit fan, hey, I got a lot to say about the Tigers. I mean, I do like what they've done, but where is the bats? Like our batters are not hitting. I mean, Javi Baez is the definition of hot and cold.
Yesterday.
Yeah, I do. I remember that game like it was yesterday.
There's Patrick Wills on the mic.
Because all week, my defensive coordinator
Hey, absolutely
was
one
saying
pride.
James was just the edge was Hall of Famer. Adrian James was just a guy. He didn't have it no more. He wasn't the same guy he was when he was at the Colts. And being a rookie, in my mind, I'm thinking I don't know what that is. I just know that I got to come with it. First game, first off tackle play, I remember hitting him in the thigh boards.
All right, here we go.
Out for a split second. And
Single back formation.
Then and there, I said,
here's a play action.
Oh, no.
Here's a throw. That is caught.
I'm
That
either gonna knock
is
him
a
out or
gain
I'm gonna
of
knock myself out.
3.
This ain't going to happen again. And after that game, I remember saying, after that play action, I remember saying, if this is him just being a guy and he don't have it anymore, I couldn't imagine.
6:35 remains in the half.
Shout out to Adrian James. Shout out to the 49ers teams for getting the win. Yeah, it was a special day.
And now you're a Hall of Famer. You have expressed gratitude to so many who got you to this point. Why is that important to you?
I formation.
You know, because football is a team sport. Yes, individually you put in the grind.
And here's a
but
handoff.
I'm so
Gets it up
fortunate
at the
to have
20.
had amazing teammates throughout my years of playing sports. Maybe didn't always win as I wanted to, but enjoyed competing with those guys, building those memories, and so just want to give them some love. And yeah.
And they're giving the love right back to
Hey,
you. Actually,
we got some
Coach
stars though
Harbaugh
down in
getting a plane
Double A,
from the
Triple
Chargers.
A,
They're kind enough
and
to let
Single
that happen
A.
and bringing a whole bunch of guys
What's
with
up,
him
Tommy
to be there
Dimes?
for you Saturday. How
My
special
opinion
is
is
that to you?
Vikings will be
It's
the
really
worst team
special.
this year.
We had that Harbaugh group, I like to call us. We had a unique bond.
I can see that.
Special things
In the NFC North, I can see that.
Able to bring it home.
All right,
but
that
we had
is
some special
incomplete,
times, some
intended
special
for
moments,
Peters.
and to be able to have them here to be a part of this.
Right,
special
with the
day,
good
it means a
coverage.
lot, 'cause that's one of the. Those are one of the times, or some of the few times, I do find myself thinking back and
Yeah, I
remembering-
think with
thinking
the
back
Vikings,
and
I
it's
think
like,
they're
man, we
just
only could've
they
done
got
what
to
we needed
figure
do
out that
to win
offensive
that. It was
line.
nice to hear Super
And
Bowl
then
champion, Hall of Famer,
they gotta
you know,
figure out
but
that
I'm
defense
grateful-
as well.
Grateful for this day, grateful for this time.
Congratulations, Patrick.
You know, there's a lot of what if factors with them, but if they get it and everything connects, they could be one of the scarier teams in the NFC North.
Linebacker and could cover as well as
And there is a punt that is out of bounds at about
to
the.
Patrick Willis.
See where they spot that. It's 5:26 left. But, you know, and that's the same thing with the Bears. Like, if the Bears' offensive line is anything good, the Bears could be one of the scarier teams. But that is a massive what if. Can they be what they're supposed to be for Caleb Williams? You know, same thing with the Vikings. Can their offensive line, can their defense, can some of their weapons come back? Can their run game get involved? Like, they got so many what-if factors. If they do, like, this division can be very scary very quickly. You know, then you got the Green Bay Packers, you know, who made the playoffs last year. Like, they're a team to keep an eye out on. They're very young. The Lions, another very young team that, you know, made it to the conference title. So, I mean, this division could get really scary really quickly, and every game matters in the NFC North. Yeah, I'm sorry, but Joe Burrow, never go blonde like that. Like, that's Eminem blonde. That's some Slim Shady blonde. You look so weird. Slim Shady blonde. Let's see what rookie quarterback makes an impact. I do think that Michigan quarterback J.J. McCarthy could be one of those guys. I think Caleb Williams could be one of those guys. Is Caleb Mays could be one of those guys as well? But the Patriots, they got so many distractions right now that they got to get those taken care of. And then, how is the development of Atlanta Falcons rookie quarterback? Is Kirk Cousins ready to go?
For a playoff
all right, here we go. 5:26. They're going to mark it at the 30. And here's a quick pass. Gets it up at about the 32, maybe 33-yard line.
Hairston hauled it in for 3.
All right, showing Aaron Rodgers. Torn Achilles on the 4th play of the season. Missed the playoffs for 13 straight seasons. Longest active NFL drought.
Left tackle.
All right, here we go. 2nd and 7. Just under 5 to play. 4:55.
A lot of capital.
Single back formation. Got a guy in motion.
And a team that we expected a lot from.
And here's a handoff right up the middle.
Here is Cam Akers.
Cam Akers looks like it might be enough. Might be just shy of that first down.
786 yards, 9 touchdowns.
Gain of about 6, maybe 7 yards. They do say 7 yards. That is enough for a first down.
Pretty amazing that a guy
torn Achilles tendon, week 9 with the Vikings last season. Cam Akers picked up that first down.
On the field tonight, even playing, coming back from that. But
all right, here we go. 1st and 10. Ball's at the 40. Cam Akers again. And he's going to lose about a half a yard.
This camp as well had a bit of a down season last year. So you've got those two guys, and then everybody else is just fighting for a spot. So this is an important game, as is all these preseason games, certainly for Cam Akers.
Josh Blackwell, who is fighting for a spot, came on to make that tackle.
All right, here we go. 2nd and 10.
And with under 4 to go.
It's a 2nd and long 10.
Down and 10 with the ball sitting.
All right, here we go.
You mentioned Joe Mixon. Who
shotgun formation, 2 deep, safety, now single high.
Yard seasons in 5 of his 7 years with the Bengals. And now he's a Texan. Got
and here we go.
Contract extension from Houston.
And let's call out the first down. That's Hutchinson down at the 33.
Take it down to the 42.
I'm sorry, the 42-yard line.
Completion, and the Texans are moving the ball.
Yeah, this is really outstanding protection. You see Case, he's just able to kind of relax with nobody.
That's Case Keenum.
What a luxury you have in Houston to have a guy like Case Keenum when you need him to be able to come in, a guy who's won a fair amount of games in the NFL. Of course, we can't forget.
All right, here we go. And that's a handoff. Got blown up behind the line. Lots of yards. 2nd down and 11.
Makes that stop. He made 2 starts last year, threw for just under 300
2nd and 11.
They also have Tim Boyle.
2:35 remains in the half.
The Jets last year. And as we approach the 2-minute warning here in Canton, they've got 4 quarterbacks on the roster, but
Slim Shady didn't die. He moved to Cincinnati. And here's Case Keenum. Spin move. And he gets it up. First down. Down at the 29-yard line. Cam Akers.
Well, it was a great job by Case
and here we go at the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes. 2 minutes remain in the first half.
Really a bad play into a pretty good game.
2 minutes left in the half. And
we got 2 minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7. Texans with the football up by 3 at the 29-yard line. 29 yards away from pay dirt. Patriots keep on extending their players. Yeah, well, they better get Matthew Judon under wraps because he got sent home a few days ago, and today he just came back. Joe Shady. I like that one. Nope, 2 minutes, Michael. 2 minutes till halftime. We are at the 2-minute warning. So just a heads up for anybody that's new here, I do take a little break. I will have the scoreboard for halftime, and I'll have some music playing during halftime, but I got to step away for halftime, and I will be back in time for the second half. What in the world? Yep. Hear music from my brother-in-law, I assume? Absolutely. Marcus Robinson, epic night. All right, here we go.
Here for the Texans, up by 3 at the Chicago 29.
All right, here we go. Here is Case Keenum. He's going to throw. That is caught. And that's going to be down at about the 8-yard line. Hutchinson having himself a night.
Here are the
gain of 20. And notable retired players this offseason: Matthew Slater, Matt Ryan, Jason Kels, Teddy Bridgewater, Shaquille Barrett, Devontae Parker, David Johnson, Damian Harris.
And a first and goal.
All right, here we go. First and goal. Ball is at the 9-yard line. And here's it up the middle. Akers, that is down at the 4-yard line.
Sure is. Yeah, he's made some people miss.
Second and goal.
You know, the fact that he's able to put his foot in the ground and make some cuts is really impressive. And this is we've talked about the offensive line, how banged up they were last year. And
all right, here we go. A minute 50 remains.
And then you got a rookie quarterback.
Chicago has 2 timeouts.
And they tried to run the football.
And the Houston Texans have all 3.
And then that put a lot of
150 left remains in the first half.
To convert. I don't think they're going to get too far away.
Second and goal.
But I do anticipate that they'll open.
Ball is inside the 5, down at the 4.
Rightfully so. I mean,
4 yards away from Pater.
He protected the football, and not only that.
All right, here we go.
Play machine. I mean, he wasn't.
We're going to have a gun formation.
Down the field, and he certainly played at a high level in some of the biggest games down
and here we go. Case Keenum steps back, throws, cut, touchdown! Cam Akers!
Is able to take it in after Chicago called the timeout. Another good drive. First one by Davis Mills at quarterback. And
Cam Akers, a 4-yard reception.
That long road back for Cam Akers. Takes a knee. Says a quick prayer as he's got a touchdown.
Well, this was too easy, and it was the Cam Akers drive. But this route, he comes out. It's an option route out of the backfield. It's not a particularly good route by him, but just terrible coverage.
9 plays, 70 yards, 3 minutes and 42 seconds. 16-7, a minute 44.
A play on the film.
And here comes Fairbairn. Kick is up. Kick is good.
Akers tonight, 7 touches, 31 yards.
17-7. or as I like to say,
Guy who
7:17.
in 2019 at
Got
Florida
him
State had 18
with a minute
scrimmage
44.
touchdowns, which was second in the ACC that year behind Clemson's Travis Etienne. So they added him after Cam started, and he's gotten up to speed. Talking about Cam Akers and D'Amico Ryans, as to like what his backup offensive players have been able to do here tonight.
Yeah, absolutely. And you know, how much will we see of any of these starters? You know, when you think back
halftime
a few years
scoreboard
ago,
ready.
and Sean McVay with the Rams, he didn't play any starters in any preseason game, and they had a pretty good year. And so a lot of coaches are taking that same approach. And so, you know, will we see Joe Mixon and some of these others? It's hard to say. I mean, Mixon has gotten a lot of carries over the course of his career, third most carries in the NFL since he came into the league, third behind Derrick Henry and Zeke Elliott. So, you know, he won't need it. But I like that trade that they made to bring in a guy who's a real thumper, who's been productive, and get a little bit more out of the running game to help out C.J. Stroud.
The kickoff is going to be returned from about the goal line. That is John Jackson. And as you said early in this game, both special teams coordinators told us, if you've got a uniform and you're a receiver, you're a running back, you're going to get a chance to return kicks during practice, and they're going to take the best one that they can get, as this one was returned out to the 28.
Yeah, that was close. We've seen a couple of them now. That one very likely would have landed in the end zone, so could have let it go. You know, what's the mindset? They want to get a lot of these reps on film just so they can study it and learn from it themselves.
Here is a pass caught by Tommy Sweeney. Remember, if a kick goes into the end zone and it hits first in the end zone, the ball comes out to the 30, and it certainly looked like that's where that ball was headed. He returned it to the 28 anyway, as Roschon Johnson is able to pick up a first down for Chicago.
All right, that is a first down for Chicago.
Really good as a, you know, they've had talks about kickers because they make a lot of the tackles. Pat McAfee would have been great with this new kickoff rule as a kicker.
What a catch! I agree. But what a catch by Colin Johnson.
Colin Johnson.
He's got a touchdown in this game, and between that throw and that catch, ripping to Johnson, that's about as good as it gets.
No, that's really good, and that's pretty good coverage there by Ford. I mean, he's locked up with him, and Johnson, he just, you know, there are certain, you see he goes up and makes a play on the ball, and, you know, we talked about Andre Johnson. Those are the plays that he made with the Texans, and now you've got, you know, Colin Johnson, who's making this play up that sideline and just with good coverage goes up and makes the contested catch, and that's what these coaches are looking to see.
Well, Colin was on the practice squad last year. He's 6'6", 220.
Right, there we go.
Played at Texas.
I got the halftime scoreboard working.
And what a
all right, here we go. 56 seconds left. Ball is at the 33-yard line. Shotgun formation. And that's caught out of bounds down at the 22. First down.
Makes the grab for 11.
Pettis with the reception.
With pressure on that one, but Rippon just got it away. First down.
I've been impressed with what Rippon's been able to do.
So
He's got
Rippon,
2 many completions, and both of those were drops.
All right, here we go. Here is Rippon throws. That is caught up the middle. A touchdown. Bears.
And Rippon celebrates on his way down the field. A 22-yard touchdown.
Brings it within 4 with 46 seconds left.
Well, Tommy Sweeney, you're going to see him
right here. We
he does
go.
an excellent job. It's a stick and go like we saw earlier, and you know, just a lot of blown coverages.
That's Sweeney with the touchdown.
And, you know, Rippon once again delivering a good
and
ball.
Here comes the kicker.
Rippon 2 touchdown passes,
Santos.
Just 2 incompletions.
Kick is up.
And
Kick
Santos
is good.
makes this a 3-point game again.
Brings it in within 3. 14-17.
Derek Mobley showed Keenan Allen celebrating.
46
more than
seconds
that.
left.
He is six-time Pro Bowl
Bears
receiver.
have one timeout left.
Traded a fourth-round pick to get him. Career high.
Texans have all
108 catches
three.
last year. He can still do it. Put him with DJ Moore, who just got a contract extension, and Rome Odunze, number 9 pick, and Cole Kmet, DeAndre Swift. There's a lot in this Chicago offense.
Yeah, no, I think what
I think Chicago is only missing an offensive line.
Building this roster,
If
is
their
really
offensive line
impressive.
connects
Keenan Allen,
and
you
shows
talk to
that they can keep
anybody who coached
Caleb
him
Williams upright,
with the
they're going to be
Chargers,
very
they all say
dangerous.
the same thing. My
They
good
got a
friend
very
Will
good
Turner,
defense,
of
and
course, is
then
there with
all
him,
the
and
offensive
there's just
weapons.
not many that do it better than him in being able to create separation, understand leverage from a defensive player, and how to
All right,
get
here we
open.
go.
And I think his style, it really complements DJ Moore. And you think back to that year last year, they really did not get much out of that passing game, and they've got to be better, and I believe they will be with Caleb Williams.
46
but DJ
seconds
Moore
left.
really had to carry the load in the passing game, and now you bring in Keenan Allen, and again, Odunze.
Well, I guess I
who
can switch it
really
back,
like from
keep it
college.
there.
He could have gone to some teams. And
Bears
been the
are
number
about
one
to
guy.
kick.
He's going to be the third guy here.
Correction,
with a
Brett
chance to
Rippin.
be a really
Uncle
good
was
player
Super
for a
Bowl
long time
MVP
as
in
well.
1992.
We've had 5 kickoffs tonight.
I didn't get the
average
notification
return
of
has
your
been
stream
20
broadcast,
yards, and the average
but made it.
starting
Hey,
field
appreciate that,
position is
Wayne.
About the 25.5. Everybody will
All right, here we
move
go.
as Johnny Johnson
Gets it up at the
returns
20,
for the Texans.
25, down
And
at
he's
the
up to
26-yard line.
26-yard
40
where
seconds
with
left.
30 seconds left. The Texans offense will set up, and we'll see how D'Amico Ryans and company want to play.
They probably
As
say
Case
take a
Keenum
knee
goes
going to
back
half.
work. One of the biggest wins the Texans had over the offseason was keeping Bobby Slowick, their offensive coordinator. He had multiple head coaching job interviews.
I believe the
He
Bears get
stayed,
the
and
ball
that
to
means
start
more
the second
development
half.
with him and C.J. Stroud.
Yeah, a lot of continuity. I will say, Joe, if it had been up to me, he wouldn't.
All right,
be
here
the
we go.
coordinator
First
right
down
now.
and
I was
10.
pushing him for a head coaching job. He's going to get a job. Maybe it'll be after this season. Who knows? But talk to a lot
And
of
here's a
people who he's
handoff.
on the staff with, and they have nothing but
And
great things to
that
say
is going to
about
be a
him. He's
negative
got an
play
awesome future, and what a
by
job he did
Taylor,
do
the
last
ball
year.
carrier.
Studied under Kyle Shanahan, and now he is
Lost the
showing
3
what he can do
yards.
with Houston as J.J. Taylor is brought down by Daniel Hardy. And
20
we
seconds
are
left.
at the half unofficially, but Houston shows no inclination to run a play, and this is going to be an entertaining first half with kickoffs galore, dynamic ones at that, and a 3-point game.
And we are officially at
That's what the NFL is
halftime.
calling it. We're seeing it tonight, and we'll see it all preseason.
Yes, the Bears do
As
get the
everybody
ball to
gets
start
a
the
feel
second
for
half.
what we are in store for in 2024 and beyond. Let's go down to Lisa Salters.
D'Amico, expectations are so high this season. I know the starters aren't out there, but just seeing these live snaps, playing in this game, just how much does that get you hyped up for this season?
Oh, it definitely hypes me up. For us to kick off the season tonight, it's a privilege and an honor to be here at the Hall of Fame playing this game, and I'm excited to see our young guys play, and they're doing a great job.
You said one of the most exciting things for you about being here is getting to see your former teammate Andre Johnson get enshrined into the Hall. Why does that mean so much to you?
It means so much to me because I know the type of man that Andre is. Everybody knows the player, but also it's the person. He's a genuine person, very caring about the community, and I just love Dre. And I'm happy that he was able to get inducted because it's well deserved.
Absolutely. Thanks, D'Amico.
Thank you.
There goes the 2006 NFL's Defensive Rookie of the Year.
All righty, we are officially at halftime of the Hall of Fame game 2024. So I do have to take a quick break. Stay in the chat. I will be in the chat, just showing y'all that I will be in the chat. And we'll be back for the start of the second half. Enjoy some music by my brother-in-law.
It's the LP. This a LP. This a LP.
All right. We are back. Happy birthday to Cody. Hey, what's up, Perry Ball? Hey, Trox, how are you? I'm doing great. How are you doing? It is good to be back. We're back. We're refreshed. We're ready to rock and roll. You need a black jersey, Trox? Hey, absolutely. Just waiting for the first Lions game. Hey, absolutely. That's all facts. I will actually be at Ford Field for the Steelers and the Lions. So exciting times. I don't think so. I don't think anybody wants to put on number 81 because of Calvin Johnson. Is Williams playing? He might. J-Mo might play. I don't know how much he will play, but he might. I mean, truth be told, I wouldn't play him because I think he's going to be, a very integral part of our offense. But I can see him playing a couple snaps. His number retired? No, Calvin Johnson's number is not retired, even though he is a Hall of Famer. I do think that one day we do retire his number. I'm talking about the Bears quarterback in this game. No, he is in street clothes. It should be. Oh, absolutely. That's 100% facts. What's up, Kyle? Says, let's go Texans. Hey, absolutely. They're going to have a very good year. Shout out to Andre Johnson, Hall of Famer of the 2024 class. Devin Hester, another Hall of Famer. CJ is the man. Oh, absolutely. As a Michigan Wolverine, I got to give CJ Stroud props. He's definitely a guy that's going to break the Ohio State curse. What's up, Troxel? Says Cole. Hey, what's going on, Cole? All right, here we go. We are back, 17-14. Started the third quarter. Bears get the ball first.
With the Texans about to kick away.
I don't think numbers should be retired.
The holder again is Tommy Townsend, who is a former.
I mean, if they are a Hall of Famer, I do think that Hall of Famers do deserve their numbers retired. But if they're not a Hall of Famer, I mean, it depends, on how much did they do for the for that team.
Player out there for the Texans.
All right, here we go, and here's the return. And it's up at the 25, 30, down at about the 31, maybe 32-yard line. There is a flag down.
Flags on kick return so far tonight.
Uh-oh, what happened to the scoreboard? Let's get this scoreboard fixed.
We'll sort through it. Townsend gives a wave, forgot the tee, but gives a wave.
Didn't
forget the wave.
Player left early. They have elected to decline this foul. First down.
So player took off early
hold on
again. As everybody tries to settle into this new kickoff situation. The dynamic kickoff, as they're calling it in the NFL, and I said to John Hussey before the game, it's going to kind of get to be like baseball with splicing together tape to see if a runner from third left before the catch is made in the outfield, if they're tagging and trying to score from third base. As Rippon is able to complete that pass, we're underway in the second half.
Well, if tonight is any indication, you're right. I mean, that's what we've seen here tonight, is that they're going to have to work through that, and I don't think anybody wants that to become an issue. So maybe that becomes one of the tweaks. I'm not sure, but they don't want to see penalties on every kickoff because someone's leaving early, but that's what we have seen tonight.
Here's one over the middle, and a nice spinning grab.
All right, there
is
we go.
made into Texans territory.
All right.
by
That's a
Bates,
good catch.
and a gain of 20. We
Gets it
welcome
up
you
at the
inside
46-yard
broadcast
line.
booth. Joe Buck, the Hall of Famer, in his jacket. Troy Aikman, and for a first half on August 1st, that was a pretty clean game that we've seen.
No, it was very much so. And you've got some of these quarterbacks who came out, and they're playing with a lot of young guys. Typically, in
all right, here
the
we go.
first
First
preseason
and
game, it's
10.
not pretty at all.
Ball's at the
They've
46.
looked
Here's a
really
handoff.
well.
That
And there's only
is
been
right
two
up the
accepted
gut.
penalties in the
And
first
that's
half,
down
which is
at about
really
the
impressive
40.
for the
They're going to
first preseason
stay
game.
at the
Here is a toss to
41.
Demetric Felton. He was just added. So, yeah, we've seen Cam Akers added after camp started. Now Felton.
That's
who was
Felton,
added just
gain
this
of 5
past week.
yards.
So, you know, we're ramping up fast for these two teams. But like you said, they're young
Second
teams.
and
They get
5.
an extra game. And so they can ease into
Get
the
those
preseason.
votes in
That's
at
why
the
we're
end
not
of the
seeing
third
any
quarter.
starters
That
play
poll
this
that's
game.
in the chat
That's right. And I
will
think
be
that even though
closing.
we're not seeing the
63%
starters,
going
we're
with the
not
Houston
seeing Caleb Williams,
Texans.
the fact that these two teams are
All right, here we
playing
go.
this
Shotgun
game,
formation, single high
they
safety.
reported earlier to training camp than everybody else. So
Ball's at the 41-yard line. Out the shotgun. And here's the step back throw. And over the shoulder catch.
Colin Johnson on the receiving
Colin
end,
Johnson, who's
and
having himself a
Griffin
really
throwing
good game.
another good pass.
Brings up a first down.
Was in coverage, but you just can't throw it or catch it any better than this.
No, I mean, the coverage, you can't do any more in coverage either on both of these catches that Colin Johnson has been able to make. He's just gone up over the top at his size. I mean, clearly they're taking advantage of that. He's going to be taller
That's
than
Pride
any corner
Jr.
he
with the
goes up
tackle.
against, but he goes up and makes the play, and so he's going to.
He might still be holding it between his forearm.
All right, here we go. We got a timeout
Russell
taken.
Yerk chimes in from his little perch over there, and we're going to get a challenge here. So we're seeing a little bit.
All
of
right, we got a
everything, and it looks
challenge
like
going.
Demetric Ryans is going to challenge.
Well, Yerk's gotten comfortable in a hurry, hasn't he?
Yes, he has.
Field of a completed catch.
Oof,
Yeah,
that
he was
might cost him a
definitely looking to see
timeout.
Where, if he lost control of that ball before he hits the ground.
So the call is complete pass.
All right, the call is a complete pass.
And the challenge.
I'll tell you what,
from the
Colin Johnson,
Texans sideline.
if he doesn't
We've
make
seen
the
a lot of
Bears,
Colin
he can go somewhere and really compete. Oh, wait. That actually is a very good challenge. It might be incomplete. But that still doesn't take away from Colin Johnson's day he's having. Like, if he doesn't make the Chicago Bears 53-man roster, I can see a team picking him up off waivers. He's having himself a really, really good game. Obviously, one game is not going to dictate a team saying, oh, yeah, let's go pick him up. No, but, I mean, if he continues to have a game like he's having, tonight throughout the preseason, I mean, that's going to be a tough call not to keep him on the roster. What's up, Dame? Dame says, I hate the kickoff rule. Michael Johnson's in the building. What's going on, brother? Cheers, my brother. Hey, Trox, my buddy Reese can't send you a super chat. Can you fix it? Oh, I mean, it should be there. It should be, let me see. Yeah, it should be right here if he does want to.
After review, the receiver did not control the ball while trying to complete the process of the catch.
All right. Ruling is overturned. Incomplete pass.
Challenge. Therefore, by rule, they now have 2 challenges remaining. Third down.
Huh,
We
that's
welcome
weird,
in
Kyle.
Russell Yerk officially. It's not official till
Yeah,
you
I
see
mean,
him. This
if
is
he wants to hit
Russell
the
Yerk,
like, you just click
who,
that X,
is going to join
and
us
then
for this year
and then
beyond,
he'll
helping
have
us
the
with
like button right there, and then
rule
he just hits
interpretations, and what a
live
year to
chat
have you
right
with this
down
new
here,
dynamic kickoff.
gets back in the
It's
chat,
gonna
and
be
then the
fun to
super
see how
chat
this all
is buttons right
unfolds.
here.
That's an exciting
So I don't
year,
know
and
why
it's
it's
such an
not
honor
working
to
for
join
him.
Monday Night Football and to work with both of you guys.
Yeah, well, I mean, he's an
But
NFL vice
tell your boy
president of
Reese I
instant
appreciate
replay,
that.
formerly,
Shout out
and
to
now he's with
Reese.
ESPN.
Yeah, no, it's great to have him, and he's already gotten comfortable. I mean, if you got something to say on TV, you just jump in there and do it.
That's right.
I like that. You're
You
aggressive.
don't wait.
And
Don't wait.
I'm going to
Just
sit over
go.
here and drink my tea.
I have a
You
busy
have at it.
day
You wanna-
tomorrow, so I'm off
Be
to
the
bed.
analyst.
See everybody next time. Hey, appreciate you, Cole. Have a wonderful
So they
night.
will overturn
All right,
the
here we
call.
go.
Still a
Here
great
is
effort
Rippin.
by
Rippin
Johnson and the
gets
fullback.
out of pressure, throws. That's caught. That's first down to
Rippin
20.
as he ends up
15
buying
flips down at the
and a catch
14-yard
and
line.
run.
First down.
Brendan Bates
Bears.
is a big play in
That
the gain
is
of
Bates.
27.
And there's an injured Texan down on the ground.
Here are
JT
some of the
with a
other
35-month
notable rule
badge
changes. We just
says
saw
it's
one
great
of
to
them.
be
Teams
back.
now
Hey,
receive the third
absolutely
challenge if they're
appreciate that,
successful
JT.
on one of their first two. Ruling of a passer down by contact
Weird.
or
Shout out to
out
Reese
of
for
bounds
real. Hey,
before throwing a
absolutely.
pass is now reviewable.
Two teams now receive a third challenge if they are successful on
And
one of
Lonnie
their first
Johnson
two.
Jr. is down
Ruling of a
on the
passer
field
down
and
by
getting
contact
looked
or
at
out of bounds before throwing a
after
pass
being involved
is now
in that
reversible.
tackle on Bates. So they check on Lonnie
All right,
Johnson.
Lonnie Johnson is down on the ground.
Will have his status.
Prayers up for Lonnie
we come
Johnson
back.
Jr. All right, do you have to mute it for copyright and commercials? Exhausted, battling bad depression, the usual. Hey, prayers up, Wayne. Prayers up, my brother. Man, I tell you what, Deadpool versus Wolverine, I think that's going to be an awesome movie. Thank you, Trox. I appreciate it. Hey, I appreciate you, Wayne. Oh, it's now in theaters. Let's go. Oh, I got to go to the movie theaters now. I just watched that movie. Definitely a winner. Hey, that's what's up, Bills Mafia.
Concerned. That's a
All right,
great
here we
start.
go.
Lonnie Johnson Jr.
Lonnie
in
Johnson
his
Jr.
second
up
stint
on
with
his
the
feet,
Texans, able to
walking
get
mostly
up
under
and
his
walk
own
off the
power.
field after that hit.
In his sixth
As he
season,
ran into
out of
Brandon
Kentucky,
Hill
second round pick in
in
2019.
on that tackle of Brendan Bates. And that completion for Brett Rippon gets the ball down to the 14.
So me and Lonnie Johnson Jr. started our careers
Ryans is watching
in
his
the
second
same
and
year.
third string defenders.
Because this is
trying to
officially
come
my
up
sixth
with an answer
season.
for number 11.
All right, here's Brett Rippon. 10 of 13, 157 yards, 2 touchdowns. All right, here we go. Shotgun formation. Sweeney in motion. All right, here we go. Here is a handoff. And Felton gets it up at the 8-yard line.
Inside the 10. Brandon Hill missed a tackle along the way.
Demetric Felton, good gain on that
Felton.
play.
Yeah, that's good, tough running. You mentioned Brett Rippon and what he's done, Joe. He's 10 of 13, and
waiting on the new Godzilla to come out.
That drop that got overturned.
Oh man,
by Colin
absolutely.
Johnson. he's the 3 incompletions that he's had.
Dude, as soon as I sent you the link
I mean, he has
to the
not,
Deadpool
he's not
and
made a
Wolverine
poor
movie
decision
on
yet,
YouTube,
and he's
they
delivered
pulled
the ball
it down.
with accuracy.
I did watch it, though.
He has really looked sharp here tonight.
All right, here we go. Empty set. And here's Rippin. Rippin throws, floats it. Oh, incomplete, intended for Johnson.
Going out of bounds, covered well by Troy Pride.
That's a good idea. Johnson, he gets on top of the defender this time, and if Rippin had anticipated that, lead him up towards the pylon, that's where Johnson was expecting it. He's trying to go back shoulder and just
Pride
a
Jr.
little too much. And him
in that coverage, broke it up.
Is there any doubt that the Bears, who are going
Colin
to
Johnson, 5 targets, 2 receptions, 47 yards, and a touchdown.
The recap of this game will be Liev Schreiber talking about Brett Rippin.
All right, here we go. Shotgun
Johnson.
Formation, trips down low.
No doubt now.
Single high safety. Here's Rippin. Drops back, throws. Cut. Colin Johnson with the touchdown.
Colin Johnson and Liev get ready to say his name into the microphone. And Brett Rippin. A body of work tonight.
9-yard touchdown reception. That's the second of the night for Colin Johnson. And the Bears take the 3-point lead with 11:39 remaining in the third quarter.
Of course, that he's going to then take it to the back pylon. He's got to be able to work through that. You see he's on the left of the screen, and he's got to work through that over the top. Defenders expecting him to continue on the crossing route. He comes back.
All right, here we go.
In the anticipated
Santos set to kick, and the kick is up, and kick is good. 21-17, and the Bears take a 4-point lead.
The 6th-year pro from Boise State. Rippin tonight, 11 for 15, 166.
8 plays, 68 yards, 321 on that drive. That was a very good drive for the Chicago Bears. They're finding themselves a nice little rhythm. What's up, Jake? Man, it's still weird not to see Tribal Chief at the end of your name. Hey, Trox, today is my 18th anniversary of joining the United States Air Force, brother. Been a long journey. Hey, happy 18th year anniversary. Appreciate your service, my brother. Man, that is an awesome accomplishment. 18 years. That is amazing. Wait, Mr. Fox, are you going to sleep? All right, here we go.
Much to their delight, I assume
We are
they're
back.
happy here.
They look like it.
Their franchise.
Oh, putting my boy down for the night.
And,
Oh, okay.
A 4-point lead. So the Bears.
Well,
will kick
good night,
it away,
little
and the
Fox.
Texans wait deep. It's gonna be a fun outfit to wear on a muggy night. J.J. Taylor.
All right, here we
is
go.
back there waiting, and this one is down in the
And
end
down
zone.
in the end zone.
So where does the ball come out, you ask? Well, if
It's going to be, I believe, the 35-yard
in
line.
the end zone and is downed, it comes out to the 30-yard line.
Oh, 30-yard line. I thought it was 35. But 30-yard line.
Ball will stay alive in the end zone now. until it's down by a player or goes out of bounds. The ball comes out to the 20 if the kick lands in the landing zone and then is downed in the end zone. And as we're having here, comes out to the 30 if the ball hits first in the end zone. So these kickers are
got an early
aiming
start
for
tomorrow.
that landing zone between the
All
20
right, brother. I
and
appreciate
the
you.
goal line,
Hey, have a wonderful
as
night.
The penalty is rather severe for driving it into the end zone or out of the back of the end
Do
zone.
you have any Bills games this season, Trox? I should.
So from the 30, good starting field
Definitely
position.
should have some Bills games
for
this season.
Jordan in the backfield for the first time tonight.
All right, here we go. Here's a
And he gets
handoff.
it to the right side.
And that's
And well
no
played by the
gain,
Chicago
maybe a gain of
defensive
a
front, but a penalty flag
inch.
flies
There is a flag
back
down.
just inside the 40.
Absolutely beige. Good night to Mr. and Mrs. Fox and the Fox family. All right, looks like it's going to be a
is the
hold
indication from John
on
Hussey
Chicago.
against Houston.
No, I'm sorry. Hold on Houston. So it's going to be a hold on Houston.
Offense number 26. That 10-yard penalty will be enforced from the spot of the foul. First down.
That's Ben Skoranek.
All right, let's check in as Skoranek is guilty of the hold. Check in with Lisa Salters.
Thank you, Joe. Caleb, thank you so much for joining us. You said earlier in the week you were hoping to be able to play in this game. Coach had other plans, but what did you want to show if you had been able to get out here tonight?
Yeah, it's been a while since I've been on the football field, since November 18th.
Hey, I appreciate that, Bills
so,
Mafia.
Being able to get out here and play a game.
Oh, that might be a fumble.
Time is coming soon.
And it's recovered by
I think a sack
the
fumble.
Texans.
They recovered it, but just to get back out here.
That's Zaire.
Get back on the field.
Hopefully I said his
coach,
name correctly.
Exciting it feels to be back out on the field finally, and so, and that was just for warm-ups, let alone just getting out here to play.
The team said that they really challenged you.
Hey, I appreciate
really
you, Bills
level up, to
Mafia.
come into training camp, ready to roll. Where would you say that you have grown the most since first?
Yeah,
walking
now
into
working
the
at
building?
Ford Field,
Yeah, I
I'll
would
be at
say
all the home
within our
games.
protection game, I would say I've grown the most.
Oh, and that is a nice hit.
Making checks, getting us out of stuff. I think I've gotten a lot
I
better
believe
with
that is a completed
Still
pass.
And what your teammates and coaches say they love about you is your willingness to learn. And you yourself have talked about
Might
just
be
adjusting to
incomplete.
new things
Let's
on the
see.
pro level, even
No, it is
even
incomplete.
walkthroughs.
So
Just
incomplete
tell us how
pass,
something as
third
simple as
down
that,
and
getting used to the
26.
evening walkthroughs kind of forced you to kind of grow and adjust.
Yeah, it's a lot of it. I mean, football isn't new to me, but a lot of this is new to me, and so just progressing.
All right, here we go.
Soaking up all the information.
And here's
I can.
Case Keenum. That's caught
progressing, like you said,
at
through
the
evening
25
walkthroughs, those
and
build
down at
championship,
the
things like
29-yard
that
line.
throughout
That's going to
time.
be
And
fourth
so,
down and 11.
just the process of being that.
Hey,
I'm
it went
in,
good. I got the job.
The position that I'm in is just I'm
Yes,
so
sir.
grateful, but I also wanna
Michael
soak up all the
Johnson, yes,
information and
sir.
grow from it.
We cannot wait to see you play. Have a great rookie season.
Awesome, thank you.
Joe.
Houston's
Lisa,
getting
thank you.
sloppy.
Caleb was
Absolutely.
named the starter by Matt Eberflus 15 days after he was drafted.
They got to tighten it up.
I mean, there's no drama.
Seriously.
There is no drama. This is his job.
Hey, I appreciate that,
Number
Bills
one overall
Mafia.
pick, Heisman Trophy winner a couple of seasons
All right,
ago.
here we go. Here is the punt.
And you can just tell.
And
in
fair
the
caught
answers.
at the 22.
That maturity, and he is raring to go. Fair catch by Dante Pettis after a 49-yard punt. Matt Eberflus.
Hey, Trox, I just saw something about NBA teams cutting ties with Bally Sports after the Xfinity Diamond Sports drama, and the Pistons are one of those teams thinking about that. Whoa. So then what channel are they going to be on? Hey, appreciate that, Jake. Appreciate that, Michael Johnson. Trox maybe could work up to head coach. Hey, that'd be awesome. Benji Walters with a $5 super chat to say, Trox, it's Reese. Remember when I talked bad about Alex Smith's surgically repaired leg? during one of your streams years ago. Hope all is well. Hey, I appreciate that, Benji Walters, a.k.a. Reese. Hey, you know what time it is.
Here comes the money.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money.
Oh, can't play the whole thing. Can't play the whole thing, but I appreciate that, Reese. And yes, I do remember that. Man, that's been a long time. Wasn't that when Alex Smith was with the Washington team? Trox be owning the team in a few years. Hey, I just would love to be a scout or a guy that gets talent, brings talent to Brad. I would love that. That right there is my dream situation. Because your boy got an eye for talent.
Thank you, networks, for some of these signing bonuses the players are now getting.
Don't know, saw the Pistons talk on Facebook saying something about Channel 20.
And crew will do their usual tremendous
Trucks
job
to be better than Tom Gores as owner. Oh, I could definitely own the Pistons. I'm 95, 96, 97% hitting on every move that we did this offseason. So
as Austin Reed.
All right, here we go. And that's a good gain. Gain about 4 on that play by Felton.
The Red Sox, you talk about the curse of the Bambino, and it's been 86 years, and you just know
Bill Davison keeps rolling in his grave. Oh, man, he would be crying if he was still alive. Because he loved the Pistons.
They're tired of hearing about the quarterback numbers and rookie quarterbacks and searching for that
Bill Davison
quarterback and
ate bread and slept and everything for the Detroit Pistons. I miss that.
Caleb Williams, but it seems like
all right, here we go. Here's the play action. And that's caught. That's Felton. Felton, gain of about a yard, maybe 2 on that play.
We talked about the weapons that he's going to have. I think if Caleb Williams can stay healthy,
that's Reed in at quarterback. Rippon's day is done, I believe.
I'm excited for him, and I know that what happened last year at USC, there's a lot of talk. Can he play within the structure of an offense? He was always trying to create plays and held the ball a lot and all that. I believe he can. I've seen it at times. And I think last year he was probably just trying to do too much.
All right, here we go. Shotgun formation.
Defense. The offensive line was shaky. He didn't have the same
single high safety
in his second year.
We got a flag down.
Trophy, and
looks like it might be false start.
Special talent, and I'm really optimistic on what kind of career he's going to have.
Offense number 68, 5-yard penalty.
All right, false start on the offense, 5-yard penalty.
There's a center battle in camp between Ryan Bates and Coleman Shelton. Meanwhile, you look at the college career of Caleb Williams, and the numbers are astounding. And as you said, what he can do, as they say, off schedule with his legs. And
all right, 3rd down and 10.
I'm not going to make any comparisons, but
and here we go.
Special talent, no doubt. 3rd down and 10.
And that's caught.
Underneath,
and Felton gets it up at the 31-yard line. Good gain on that play.
Of a first down to bring up.
It's going to be 4th down and short.
You look at them, Joe, and all they have to do
4th
is
down.
The field at the Houston
that was a gain of
Texans
9, 4th and 1.
And know that everything's right out in front of them. And anything can happen because a rookie quarterback last year in CJ
I mean, real talk, I would go back to Felton. Felton's been really playing well here in the second half. I would try to see if I can go to him on a short little 1-yard scamper.
Stroud is the guy who made it happen. And they win a
but they are, I believe, electing to
punt. A lot of good things to build on as they go into this year. And all that can happen to Chicago. I mean, they have that type of
and
roster.
Punts in the air.
And obviously, a lot of it will hinge on how well
and it's caught at the 20, 25, down about the 26-yard line.
Down after a good punt by Corliss Waitman of 52 yards.
And there's another flag down.
And flags are down.
You got 7:12 to play here in the third quarter.
Illegal block in the back, receiving team number 88. That 10-yard penalty will be enforced from the spot of the foul. First down.
That's Johnny Johnson,
So
the
a
third.
timeout, that'll move the Texans back 10 yards closer.
All right, that's a 10-yard penalty. (21-17) with 7:12 to play here in the third quarter. But I tell you what, we're going to have a fun year this year. All right, I see you. Winning is definitely for everyone, but it has to have your mentality. So Nike, you got that wrong. Winning is for everybody, but you gotta have that want. But man, it definitely feels good to be back. Football's back. Obviously, it's a little teaser this week. Only game of the week, but man, football is back.
After a play, as the Houston Texans did last year, what the New York Jets did the previous year, which is have the offensive rookie of the year and the defensive rookie of the year.
All right, here we go. Ball is placed at the 11-yard line. Got to get it to the 21.
And Will Anderson and C.J.
Out the
Stroud
shotgun
took home those
formation.
honors from what they
And
did
here
last
is a
season.
handoff.
There's a
That is going to
handoff
be
here
a
to Jordan.
loss of a yard.
And he doesn't get anything. We'll
Gets it
send
down
back
at the
to
10.
Salters.
Thank you, Joe. Will, you made the Pro Bowl as a rookie. You were the defensive rookie of the year. Just how do you top that?
That's
What you
Will
did last
Anderson
season? How do you
Jr. on
top
the
it this
mic
season?
now.
Yeah, it's just never being satisfied. Like, those accolades are great, man, but, you know, the ultimate goal is always the Super Bowl. But right now, man, we're just focused on stacking. It's not about me, it's about the team. How are we coming to work every day? What are we doing to get better? And how are we building our foundation?
I know that you worked out with Myles Garrett in the offseason. You still send
All right, here we
clips
go.
to J.J. Watt,
Out the shotgun.
so that he can give
Here's
you
the deep
advice. Just like, what-
pass. That's
what
caught.
your
That's a
game
first down. Ball's
do
at the
you want to be
30.
even better this season?
Yeah, man, it's a blessing to have those guys in my life, man. And just one part of my game that I think I want to get better as my pass rush. And I missed a lot of sacks, just not finishing at the top of my rush. And that's just been one of my pro goals this year, just finishing at the top of the rush, getting extension, and making the sacks.
Daniil Hunter has said, one of your new teammates, he said that what he loves about you is just how you listen. Just what have you been able to learn from Daniil so far?
Man, Daniil is such a great guy, man. He's great. He's been a great addition to our team.
All right, here
He's
we
been
go.
a
Single
blessing
back
to our
formation,
room, man.
single high safety.
And just working my hands with him. That's one of the biggest things that I see about him.
And that's incomplete.
How good he is with his hands. He's constantly working his hands, and that's one thing that I'm trying to take from this game to put into my
That's
offense.
intended
The
for
Texans aren't going to
Sims.
surprise anybody this season. You know that. So
Tim Boyle
with
in at
expectations
quarterback.
So high, just what goals have you personally set for yourself?
Yeah, right now my biggest thing is just being a great leader. You know, all the other goals will fall into place that I have for myself, but right now I just want to be a great leader, be a blessing to my teammates, help the young rookies.
All right, here we
Because I was
go.
in that position last
Single
year.
back formation.
And just, you know, making sure
Oh,
that
we got a flag down.
On the field Sunday,
Might be on
we're
Houston.
balling and having fun.
And you feel
False
like an old
start.
Yeah, I do actually. I actually do. I got guys coming up to me now, so I'm like, oh, let me just embrace this role now.
All right, we'll have a great season, Will.
Thank you. I
Thank you.
appreciate it.
Joe.
Yeah, Lisa, I mean, with as much recognition as Anderson got, he still kind of gets overshadowed.
Hey, that's all
playing
facts,
with
Wayne.
C.J. Stroud. He's like CJ in a lot of ways. Great tools, serious, loves the game.
All right, here we
to
go.
get better always.
Second down and 15. Ball's at the 25.
Weight on and,
oh, we got another flag down.
Ugly here with Tim Boyle in a quarterback after a completion. We've had a false start. Or two.
Another false start.
You mentioned the weight that he's put on it. I've heard anywhere from 15 to 25 pounds, but he talks about how he wants to be a leader. And that's exactly what he was from day one. Coming in as a rookie, he was voted a captain.
Come on,
and
man.
he just does everything right. The consummate pro. And we've talked a little bit about Ryan Poles and what he's done for Chicago as the general manager. Nick Caserio, he's been outstanding as well. And that draft class, when you get a franchise quarterback.
All right, here we go. Second down and 20. Here's a handoff up the middle. It's about a gain of 3 yards, maybe 4.
As we are coming up on 6 minutes left in the quarter. The star rookies, that's as good as it gets. Second overall pick, third overall pick.
Fourth pair of teammates to win Offensive and Defensive Player of the Year.
Guy who led the NFL
C.J. Stroud and Will Anderson Jr. Franchise rookie sack record at 7. Led the NFL in touchdown to interception ratio.
Even better in 2024.
All right, here we go.
This year's crop of rookies, they've got.
All right, here we go. Shotgun formation. And here's Boyle. Boyle looking, throws. That is caught. Still on his feet and slides down.
One-handed made that grab.
And he might be losing yardage on that play as well.
Carrying the football.
Looks like it is raining.
You can see the rain starts to fall here in Canton. But even with the ball being a little bit slick, Skoranek made that nice grab. However,
as Ben Skoranek with the reception.
Yeah, they made the trade. Caserio made the trade for him, brought him in. I thought it was a good pickup, a good guy to take a look at and see what he's able to do. When he was with the Rams, had a pretty good year there in 22.
Fourth down and 19.
Some
Here comes the punt
at
unit.
The wide receiver position, and Skoranek, he kind of took over for Cooper Kupp, did a lot of the same type of stuff, but as we've talked about, that's going to be a tough one to crack for this Texans roster when you're fighting for a spot.
All right, here we go. Here's the punt.
Here's the punt.
And we have a fair catch. Oh! Oh!
Cannot make the catch.
And let's see who recovered it. And it's going to be Texas ball.
It's Houston's ball.
Houston's football. Going back down the field.
It just goes right through his arms, and Texas
holy
right
smokes!
We talked about that first half. How clean
looks like
that
it's
was.
Stover who recovered.
You mentioned it a moment ago, Joe. The second half is
no wait. It looks like it is.
Expect to see here on the first
I don't know
preseason
who
game of the year.
Recovered.
The receiver fumbled the ball, muffed the ball. Correction. The offense recovered. First down.
Well, we see the rain falling right now, and
looks like it is J.J. Taylor who
bearing down,
who recovered that football
right now. As Frank Ross has got his group fired up on the side.
All right, here we go. First and 10
Taylor
in Chicago territory at the 28-yard. I'm sorry, at the 38-yard line.
Up weather-wise, I'm not a meteorologist, but that doesn't look good.
Does not look good. And speaking of Frank Ross getting fired up, he got me a little fired up the other day on our call with him. All
right, 4:28 remains.
He was great. Getting these special teams coaches an opportunity to be heard from. And, Joe Avisano was with the Dallas Cowboys for a long time. Great special teams coach. And he used to get so upset that he never got asked to be in a production
Houston gets charged a timeout. That's their first.
It sure is. Changing, and Frank, I mean, you know why. There were 10 guys out on the field here offensively for the Texans, so they use a timeout. But for Frank and Richard Hightower on the other side, these are special teams coaches that are communicating throughout training camp, and they're getting on calls. They're not sharing film, let's say, but they're comparing notes as they try to put together how to navigate this new NFL kickoff
Got
rule.
4:28
And
remaining
I think
in the
a few
third
of them are gonna
quarter.
get some NIL deals before this thing's over.
Is that what you think?
1st and 10. Ball's at the 38-yard line. Here's a man in motion. Play action. Boyle throws. No, incomplete.
Well covered by the Bears.
Headed for Johnny Johnson, the
third.
third.
Was the intended target. 2nd and 10.
All right, 2nd down and 10 with 4:23 remaining now.
Well, Tim Boyle played at Eastern Kentucky. We've seen him at different stops around the NFL. His 5th year, he's 29 years old. There's 3 games.
Killer hat Troxel, I appreciate that.
2 starts. Threw for 360 yards, a touchdown, 4 interceptions.
All right, here we go. Single back formation, single high safety for the Bears.
2nd down.
And here's a handoff, and that's going to be a loss of 2 yards.
He's going to lose 2. As Coward comes up to make the stop.
3rd down and 12.
I think to get to this point in this game.
20 career games, 5 starts, 0-5 record for Tim Boyle in his 6th NFL season.
To leave, whether or not we get this game played throughout, we'll find out. But I think these coaches, I think it's been a good look as far as what we've seen from some of these young players there in that first half. Pretty clean. Got a chance to.
All right, here we go. 3rd and 12.
Evaluate it, coach it up this next week.
Out the shotgun. Here's a man in motion. Boyle steps
3rd down
back
and 12.
in trouble.
Boyle
Throws. That
is out to
is,
his
oh my
right,
goodness, incomplete at point blank range.
On that throw to British Brooks.
That brings up 4th and 12.
Brooks, a rookie from North Carolina, and a frustrating possession for the Texans after recovering that muff punt.
Well, it gets tough. You see Tim Boyle and some of the frustration on his face, and I understand it. That here's a guy who's been in the league for a while. He comes in here in the second half, towards the end of the 3rd quarter, and he's with a lot of guys who.
All right, here comes a 58-yard attempt.
And trying to figure it out and how to play, and yet he wants to look good, and it is really tough on him.
And no good.
58-yard try by Fairbairn, and it's wide right.
Oh, my God.
And that'll keep this a 4-point game.
Dude,
we are,
you've got one job.
And
Fairbairn, you got one job, and that's kicking down that upright. Whether it's 58 or 28, it don't matter. You got one job, and that's to kick it through that upright. But that's an empty possession on what was a gift-wrapped extra drive for the Houston Texans. Yeah, hey, Wayne, you know what they need to have? An on-off switch for what you want to see, what you don't want to see as far as commercials. If you're going to get a commercial, at least have the option to see what you want. At least it's just preseason. Oh, absolutely. My Browns look like a Super Bowl champs in preseason, then crash and burn when it counts. I mean, real talk though, Wayne, it all starts in the trenches. You know, do you have an offensive line? Everything is predicated around an offensive line. If you need a quarterback and you don't have an offensive line, that's a massive issue. Because how do you know if you need a quarterback if you don't have an offensive line? You know, same thing with a running back, same thing with wide receivers. Like, everything predicates in football around that offensive line. So, if you don't have an offensive line, your quarterback can't get your wide receivers the ball. Your running backs don't have lanes to run through. And, you know, it's just a mess on offense when you don't have an offensive line. So, 90.5% of 90.5% of the issues in the NFL is the trenches. Like, if you have a good offensive and defensive line, usually your team is at least respectable. You know, then it's obviously, do you have a quarterback? Then do you have a running back? Do you have a tight end, wide receivers, etc., etc.? You know, but if you have all those things, but you don't have an offensive line, like, it's going to be a bad year. You know, and a lot of teams, they don't get that concept, and it is frustrating. You know, for the longest time, the Lions were that team. Oh, come on. So we are now under a advisory. So this might be the end of the game. Actually, if they don't resume due to rain delays, this game might be over. Where's Isaiah and Abby at? I don't know. I haven't seen them in a couple of years. Actually, I hope they're well. Yep, there's lightning strikes around the stadium, so they are seeking shelter.
Is a one-year experiment as of now. One guy who, well, is going into the Hall of Fame on Saturday because of what he could do. You talk about dynamic kick return. Devin Hester
pouring
provided
here.
That time and time
again.
again.
Man, that's crazy. I know it's pouring at the stadium.
Standing by with Laura Rutledge.
With Devin Hester, one of the greatest return men of all time, I got to get your take on this new kickoff rule. What you've seen so far, what do you think?
I'm watching it, man. I'm surprised that we're not seeing no big runs. You know, that's shocking. You know what I mean? But, hey, this is the first season, first game. So I'm figuring a lot of coaches are going to evaluate this game and try to figure out what they can do to utilize to get some more big plays in there. But right now, it's kind of shaky right now. But who knows? First game, we'll see.
Does it give you a
Hey, you know Devin Hester's licking his chops like, can I get out there?
I want to try. I want to experience the new rule and get a feel of it. But, hey, it's past my time. Hopefully some of these guys can go out and utilize their opportunity because they're going to get opportunities to get returns now. That's the beauty of putting this new rule in, so hopefully we'll see some big returns.
Your mom, Juanita Brown, is going to be introducing you on Saturday. Why was it important for you to have her here with you?
Because I feel like she was the most important part of my life and the journey that I took to get here.
Next
she
game,
said
September
a
5th.
prayer for you before and after every single game. Do you remember what the prayer is?
It was just pretty much just asking God to
My
cover
roof
over
is
me,
metal. Sounds awesome.
Protect me from all hurt, harm, and injuries, and to play the best of my ability and just make sure that I come out with the victory and that I walk away.
Why not have a close stadium? Hey, that's all facts.
Injuries.
Prayers answered, and now you're a Hall of Famer. What will it be like to be up there, to get the gold jacket, to see the bust revealed?
It's going to be an honor, you know, just to be, as a kid, growing up in Florida and to get an opportunity to be on the national stage. Not only that, but to get the best award in the NFL history. And that's making the Hall of Fame. It's no other award you can get outside of this. This is the last award, and for me to be able to get it, it's a testimony to my career.
Well earned, Devin. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Laura, thank you very much.
I'm
Thank
actually
you to
surprised
Devin
it
Hester.
lasted this long for him to get
Congratulations,
in,
four-time Pro Bowl
though.
selection, 3-time first-team All-Pro. He had the most career non-offensive touchdowns, had 5 kick returns for touchdowns, 14 punt returns for a touchdown, and 1 field goal return for a touchdown. And we remember Super Bowl 41 and the way that game began.
Absolutely. That was electric. Like, opening kickoff for a touchdown.
Many found.
Oh. Oh, yeah, just had to turn Trox up so I can hear him. When I get the money to do my roof, I'm still here. I may do the whole roof in metal. Although it shows a nice big storm to the west of me, but I think my area repelled storms lately. Shoot, we've had some really gnarly storms the past few weeks, and all of next week is supposed to be raining as well. Hey, facts, JT. That would be a hot house. They break up and pass around my town, then reform across the river. Oh, wow. Yeah, I will say this has been one of the wettest summers that we've had in a long time.
Why? With the thunderstorms in the area, rain is really pounding down now. I would be surprised if they restart this game, but obviously no official word right now. The Bears leading by 4 in a game that was really well played in the first half. Started to get a bit sloppy, and now we've got the rain and the lightning going on.
All right. Notable additions, Bears offense: Braxton Jones, Darnell Wright, DJ Moore, Keenan Allen, DeAndre Swift, Caleb Williams, Ruma Donze.
Graphic, and you think about the situation that Caleb Williams is walking into, very different than the one you walked into in Dallas, and just atypical because of the skill and how good this offense.
Yeah, Bears need to figure out their interior offensive line.
They've done him
If they
a real
do, that's
favor
going to be
in the
a
trade
really
force
hard
last
team to
year
play
is what
against.
kind of set it all up to be able to bring in DJ Moore and then still off of that have the number 1
You know,
pick.
and I'm a
you've got
diehard Lions fan
what
talking
many feel
like that about
is
the
a
Bears. Like,
generational talent in Caleb Williams.
but that's
at
facts over
quarterback.
feelings
things
with
just
me.
kinda
You know,
lined up
like
perfectly for Ryan Poles, and he's taken advantage of that. So
if
the end of
they
that
figure
is
out that
you've got
interior
a
offensive
young,
line, you know, the
talented
guard,
rookie
the center
quarterback who steps
positions.
in, who's got all the skill players, and now an offensive line
That's going to be
that,
tough.
if healthy, has an opportunity to be much improved from where they were a year ago. A defense that was ascending at the end of last season. I mean, there's just a lot of things to really
with
like.
Houston,
and then you've got DeAndre Swift and what he's able
they
to
went
do,
out to
running the football and then as a weapon
the playoffs
in
in the division round. I mean,
it's
shoot,
an abundance of riches.
This year they can make it to the
and I'm
conference
excited to
title
see it
maybe or
because
further,
I do
which
think
is the
that these
Super Bowl.
Quarterbacks come into the league today more prepared to have success. We've seen it over the years. We talked about it. We saw it last year from C.J. Stroud. But I really do believe that Caleb Williams is poised to have a really solid year.
Yeah, and you got to the defense, which after the trade for Montez Sweat, the defense got better. The stats were jumping off the page, and it just looked like this was a team.
Hey,
that was
absolutely,
building, and now
JT.
they've added to it.
It's either
A
rain
guy
or
that
90
would've been
degrees,
good, well, really,
which
at any
feels
point,
like
and
100.
At one point was a part of the Chicago Bears defense. Julius Peppers, now a Hall of Famer and standing by with Laura Rutledge.
Julius, you were known for punishing hits, certainly, and just imposing your physical will on people. But what a lot of people talk about in your playing days is your smile.
Yeah.
Why did your love of the game fuel you?
Well, it's the thing that I enjoyed the most was the friendships, the relationships, the locker room stuff, the camaraderie.
That's because there's no football on right now, Bay. They're on a rain delay.
So I know why a lot of guys will say that my smile is what they remember most. So, and I'm proud of that. I think it's a good thing.
I do too. It's a good thing to be remembered for either way with your career.
Yeah.
How did your hard work as a child, 90-degree heat, motivate you to get to the point where you are now, where you're a Pro Football Hall of Famer?
Well, the most important thing that I think that it taught me was work ethic and discipline. So that was
why I'm glad I'm
instilled
on
in me
nights.
early, and I'm grateful for that because it brought me a long way and it brought me here.
What will it be like when you give your speech, when you put that gold jacket on, the fanfare around everything happening Saturday here?
Well, right now I feel pretty good about it. I'm pretty comfortable with it.
Yeah, that could be the
Hall
problem.
of Fame is telling me that when I get up here on the stage,
What's
it's
up,
gonna
Lance?
be different and the emotions is going to hit me. So I'm just hopeful that I can get through it. And
Hey,
keep myself
shout out to
together.
Mexico.
It's okay if you shed a tear,
Appreciate
okay?
you.
I mean, I'm not known to be an emotional guy like that, but if it's a time to do it, I think this may be the time.
Congratulations, Julius.
Thank you so much.
Joe.
Laura, you talk about a tremendous
I do have to mute it real quick. Julius Peppers going into the Hall of Fame on Saturday.
on this rainy, stormy night in Canton to come over and join us. Kevin Warren, who is the president and CEO of the Chicago Bears, and Ryan Poles, who you should be doing victory laps with the job that you've done with this roster. Kevin, I'll start with you. You've got a big project ahead of you, and I guess the main question that everybody wants to hear an answer to is, where is the stadium project, and how do you handicap where that stadium will be as we sit here in the summer of 24?
It's exactly where I thought we would be at this point in time. These are massive projects. We're working hand in hand with our consultants and internally, doing a lot of design, construction, and still we work on a daily basis on it. So the goal is still to be in the ground, moving dirt in 2025, hopefully open in 2028. And have a great new home
that's
for
a
the
quick
Chicago
turnaround.
Bears.
Yeah, and have we, as we say all that, have we settled on downtown, or is it Arlington, or we don't know that yet?
Yeah, well, the focus is the museum campus downtown. I still think that's the most beautiful piece of property in the country, where lake meets architecture in downtown. We are the largest landowner in Arlington Heights. We own 326 acres, so that's still, is an opportunity because we do own the land. But our focus right now is to do everything we can on the lakefront.
And they bring you in, the Bears do wisely, because the job that you did and the Wilf family did in Minnesota, that stadium is wonderful. And you've been
I will
up
say from
against
what
this
I've seen of
before. So you have the experience of getting a stadium.
What it might look like.
I mean, U.S. Bank Stadium is still a
It's
phenomenal
crazy
stadium.
looking. It looks
We've
like
been there
a
before.
stadium you want to
A
go
lot of credit
to.
goes to the McCaskey family. They've given Ryan and I the support and Coach Eberflus to do what we need to get done. So we're excited about where we are, and we're focused, and we're going to keep working hard.
as you look at this team, and we'll transition to Ryan, but you got to be awfully proud with all the business that we talk about. You got to be awfully proud of the team that you guys are going to field in 2024.
I mean, exactly. I mean, work hand in hand with Ryan and Coach Eberflus and George McCaskey. The key for us is to continually build our brand, build an organization that has long-term stability, build our fan avidity, work hard. We have the best fans in the NFL, and I'm excited to continually work together to pull that together to make sure Chicago is special.
Ryan, we go to you, and we've been talking about it on the broadcast here tonight and the job that you've done since taking over as general manager and taking a roster and really building it in a short period of time. Obviously, the trade last year setting that all up, but a little luck goes a long way as well, the way that it all happened and kind of fell into your lap, and you get a guy like Caleb Williams. But just talk about how you've been able to build this team over the last few years.
Yeah, it's taken some patience early on, and really I got to give credit to my staff. It's not just me, it's the whole group doing a really good job scouting, looking at different opportunities, again, to bring talent to Chicago so that we can win championships here. And to give Caleb, a rookie quarterback, weapons around him to feel comfortable to gain that confidence fast, that's a big deal, as you know.
He's got him. He's got him. You've done a good job.
So we just want to get him settled in early so he make plays. And really, the thing is lean on the guys around him. You don't have to do everything immediately. So there's enough talent around him for us to get started and win some football games.
And it's got to be exciting for you as a general manager now in your third year to have the
I will say
core
something after this.
really set up now for the next 4 years or so. You've got Caleb, obviously, Darnell Wright, your tackle, Adunze, number 9 overall pick, DJ Moore, Cole Kmet. I mean, the list goes on and on and on. And now that you have Caleb in the building, what do you see? Because I tell you, from the production meetings and just the interactions we've had with him, he seems like the kind of guy that can handle the pressure that Chicago and the Bears would put on him.
Yeah, and he's had a lot of pressure on him early on, just being a big-time recruit coming out of high school and then elevating his game in college and being the first overall pick. But the one thing I love about him, he's very comfortable in his own skin. He's confident in his talent, and he believes in himself, and he brings people together, which fits our culture right now. We have a great locker room. The guys have fun. They compete in practice every single day, and they love each other. They spend time with each other, and that's a big deal to us.
Well, you guys should be very proud. I know a lot in the offing for you, Kevin, and Ryan. We're just putting this thing together, but looks like a fun time to be a Chicago Bear and a Chicago Bears fan.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you guys. Yeah, thank you. Hey, we did a preseason handshake, and it went well.
Thank you, guys.
Nailed it.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
All right, thanks, guys. Really appreciate it. The game is not canceled. We are still in a weather delay as we will send it to Nicole Briscoe, Matt Berry, and Ryan Clark. Sports Center is coming your way while we dodge the raindrops and the lightning here in Ohio.
All right. So, what did I hear in that entire thing? So, obviously, we got the questions with the Bears of offensive line, right? They are going with a possible opening of a new stadium in 2028. So this year I could see this being like year one of, okay, hey, we got pieces. Let's see what these new pieces can bring. Obviously the glaring need would be offensive line, right? Next year in the draft and free agency, they go and see. Okay. Now, offense is where it needs to be. I think that the defense will start, showing its age because they do got a lot of veterans, right? So, the year after that, 2027, they'll bring in an infusion of guys now in their early prime, ready to rock and roll, re-sign the guys that need to be re-signed, this, that, the other, get everything into place. And I think that 2028 year, whatever year it is that, they open the new stadium, they could be that team that, hey, I got a new stadium. We got to bring fans into the stadium. This, that, the other. Boom. Now they go on a crazy win streak, make it to the postseason, maybe pick up a few playoff game wins. And, if Lady Luck is on their side, maybe they make the Super Bowl. And then obviously it depends on, who their opponent is. And can they get past the lines? Can they get past, supposedly the San Francisco 49ers? Or as I like to call them, the choke artist. How many times is Kyle Shanahan going to choke it in either the Super Bowl or the postseason? When the Lions do it, it's just the Lions. So there's no pressure with us when we do stuff that we did in the conference title game. But when you got a team that everybody loves in the San Francisco 49ers, there's a certain standard. And how many years is he going to have? Now I got a crazy idea, which I know all my Lions fans will hate. But if you hear, Ben Johnson talk, it almost makes perfect sense. He says, I want a team that's ready. I want full control over a team. I want this. I want that before I even leave. But it's after I'm done with what I want to accomplish here. So, hello, San Francisco 49ers, they're ready to win. All they're missing is a real head coach. I know you guys all might love Kyle Shanahan, 49er fans, and if you are in the building, hey, I'm going to bring facts over feelings. You see me talking stuff about my Lions, but I'm going to bring facts over feelings. So, with that being said, if they ever do fire Kyle Shanahan, I think the no-brainer idea is Ben Johnson. And if, say, it is maybe this coming up off season, losing in the conference finals or maybe second round or first round wild card, then and the Lions win a Super Bowl, I could see Ben Johnson leaving for the 49ers, next year. Because the Lions won a Super Bowl, he did what he wanted to do. They're in a win now mode. It makes perfect sense. But the game is still not canceled. So an update, it is currently still a weather delay. But, so we kind of have like this a little time to talk and have a little bit of fun. But Eric Fleming is going to sleep. All right. Have a wonderful night, Eric. Appreciate that super chat. Appreciate you for coming out tonight. But I could definitely see, a lot of different things happening. I told everybody when the Bears were going to have this collapse. I told them when they were going to start getting pieces together. Go look at my older streams. Like, I mean, that's why I said, like, it's funny. Like, everybody makes sports so difficult, but if you really pay attention and really dissect and understand the coaches talk, understand, what the GMs are trying to do and what they're trying to say when they speak to media, and then you follow the money and understand, contracts and how they work and how you can maneuver around it. You can almost predict every single move. Like, it gets to the point where it's laughable because it's like, oh man, yep, I got that one right. Oh, I missed on that one, but I got that this and this right. But I said about the Bears collapse. I said about the Packers collapse. I said exactly when they were going to be good. And it's all coming to fruition. What's up, Bug? 77's back in the building. What's going on, brother? Hey, absolutely. Football's back. Let's go. Hey, absolutely. Man, I appreciate Ryan Clark, man. I can see that. I can see that with the Bears. 9 wins, maybe a wild card. I can see that. I can also see that with the Packers, and I can even see that with the Vikings. But again, Vikings do got a lot of question marks, but I do think that if everything goes right, I think they got a really solid team. Can't wait for the Niners to beat the Lions again. Hey, come on now. Come on now. Hey, we got that game circled. We got that game circled in red and bright lights. The whole shebang. I mean, Stephon Diggs, Joe Mixon, Daniil Hunter, Danico Autry for the Houston Texans. Holy smokes, that's a lot. Plus all those young guys, CJ Stroud. Texans are going to be nasty. Can you talk about working at Ford Field? I mean, I don't know yet. I haven't started. I'm still in the process of paperwork and stuff like that. But I mean, we'll have some story time. Save Soul. We'll definitely have some story time. So if we do come back, there's only 3.5 minutes left in the third quarter. It is a 4-point game, 21-17. There is a rain delay. That is why, we're basically just chit-chatting. But, man, I'll tell you what, that first half, it was a really good first half. The third quarter was really sloppy, though, but overall, this has been a good matchup. Like, I'm actually shocked on how good of a matchup this is. I mean, it's preseason. All the starters are not starting. But, I mean, for what we've got today, I mean, it was pretty a fun game. Outside of the third quarter was very sloppy. But, obviously, you had rain to deal with and stuff like that. So, obviously, you're going to have, once you have weather, it's going to always get a little sloppy. But, obviously, like, I mean, I didn't think that it was going to be this good of a game. Like, Bears are up by 4 against a team I think that could be could compete for a Super Bowl this year, or at least a conference title game. I like what Trox does. He watch film, going to sleep. Hey, absolutely. Like, it's almost like a ritual. Like, I go to sleep, watch a film, I wake up, and if I don't remember the film, I'll rewatch it when I first wake up. But especially like when it comes down to drafts and stuff like that, I love that. But that's why I said, like, my dream job has always been, being a GM. A guy that's able to hire, fire, sign, trade, draft, things of that nature. Like, you gave me one shot to do it, and I guarantee you I'm gonna bring a Super Bowl or an NBA championship. I don't know about that one, Brian Clark. He said, D'Amico Ryan, he was with that 49ers team that went to a conference title. So, all right. Ryan Clark is just having a little bit of fun now. Well, Trox, you got 1 foot in for that. Hey, don't let me run into Brad Holmes. Because if I run into Brad Holmes, I'm going to have to talk. And once I talk, he going to see, like, how much knowledge and how much passion and how much love I have for, scouting and stuff like that. I mean, obviously, if I got a scouting job or any job in the National Football League, like, I would have to do a lot of different things here on YouTube. Obviously, because I can't, talk about different things or do different things. But, like, we would have to switch it to a basketball channel. But, oh, yeah, we would still have fun on YouTube. Hey, ain't nothing stopping that. I mean, heck, YouTube trying to take me down. I'm still standing. Whether it's 12, 9, 10, 12, it don't matter in the building. I'm still standing. You feel me? So, with that being said, like, hey, we gonna have fun. Whether there's 1, 10, 20, or 100 or thousands or tens of thousands. It don't matter how many people are in the building. We gonna have fun. Do I hope that there's tens of thousands? Yeah. But we gonna have fun regardless. And man, get me a front office job. You get me a front office job, hey, you guys are going to see a different side of me that y'all going to be like, man, Trox, this is the Trox that I love.
Bears
will
walk out of here with a 4-point win From the NFL, severe weather has resulted in the termination.
Game terminated
of
due to weather.
The decision was made by the NFL in New York in consultation with local public safety officials. And we'll give you a little recap as to what we've seen here tonight. The first half was really sharply played, and we'll give you the touchdowns that we saw here. And
all right, so that they're going to call the game. Due to weather delay. I mean, I didn't even really see any lightning though. I mean, it could happen, but I didn't see when they showed the aerial shot, I didn't see no lightning. Troxel got to take over the Pistons front office. Lions first, then Pistons. Hope all is going well with you guys. Hey, appreciate that. Hopefully everything's going well with you as well, Bug. Well, that's a bummer. We didn't even get a fourth quarter. The Chicago Bears walk away with a 4-point win. This game is technically final, terminated due to rain delay. That's wild. Man, we got gypped. We got gypped, y'all. Because this was a good game. Jets Niners, September 9th. Season kickoff. I will be live for that game. Well, I guess that does it for the TV. So let's exit that out. But yeah. So the Bears walk away with a 4-point win. Game was canceled due to weather. Let me take off the field. But so I guess we can have a little fun since we were supposed to be streaming. Oh yeah, I could end that poll too. Shout out to the 77 voters. 61% went with the Houston Texans. 39% with the Chicago Bears. So appreciate the 77 voters. But man, that is... I'm a little upset though. Real talk. I mean, that was a really good game, and for it to get, weather canceled, I'm a little sad because, we've been waiting since the Super Bowl, since February, for football. We finally get it. And then the weather, they got to do something because, yeah. I mean, I get it, but it's a Hall of Fame stadium, the Tom Benson Stadium. Put a roof over it, call it a day. Just so we know we got a start to finish game for the Hall of Fame game at least. I mean, but I guess, that I don't know. I guess they just said, hey, it's a close game. We'll walk away. It don't matter. I mean, it's an exhibition of the exhibition. So not only does the preseason don't matter, but the Hall of Fame game really don't matter because it's an exhibition of the exhibition. So, I mean, I guess. But, man, it feels good to be back. But what games do we have coming up, actually? Let me take a look at the NFL schedule for preseason and stuff like that. NFL, okay, right here. Schedule. All right. Preseason week 1. Okay. Obviously, Thursday, August 8th. Lions at the Giants. Obviously, your boy will be doing that game. Friday the 9th. Ooh, I kind of like that. Because we didn't get to finish the Texans game, I might do that Texans-Steelers game. Yeah. I mean, yeah, we're gonna have some fun. But for sure I'll be doing August 8th, 7 p.m. Lions and Giants. Yeah, we're gonna have some fun with this. I know I won't be able to do every single preseason game and things like that, but if I don't do something with that, maybe I do a little bit of baseball. Maybe I'll do, when basketball comes around, because, hey, I'm going to be 100, like, ever since I've gotten into the accident. Like, this is my only job. This is my full-time job. So, if we get a sport that you might not like, just come in and support me. We're going to do some shows. We're going to do some streams. We're going to do, videos on my other channels as well. We're going to have some fun. August 9th is my birthday. I expect a shout out. Oh, absolutely. Hey, and if you're in, for the Chiefs game, what is that? The Chiefs Jaguars. Ooh, that might be a really good game. We'll do it on the 10th if you come in. For your birthday. But see, any good rookies this year in baseball? Not sure yet. I've seen a couple of I've been watching a lot of the Tigers. So I ain't gonna lie, like I don't really know a whole lot outside of Detroit. And I know today we got our tails whooped by, I believe it is Kansas City. The Royals kicked our butt. Hey, that's a good picture of me, real talk. Sorry, I got it. What do you call it? Picture scrolling it on my TV. But man, I was huge. Your boy was 250 pounds before the weight loss. Like now I'm down to 213. But yeah, your boy's been losing weight, trying to get his body right. But I'm gonna have to do different things. Like I can't just be an NFL channel anymore. Not with how YouTube is. YouTube does not give out the notifications. They'll say that they do, but they don't. I will prove it to them. So I got to bring in basketball. I got to bring in basketball. I got to bring in shows. I got to bring in, multiple different things. Because, yeah, YouTube is not doing its job when it comes to the NFL. And I know not all you guys love basketball. Not all of you love baseball. But, just come and support me. Because, hey, no matter what we do, we are going to have fun. Blowouts, we're going to have fun in a blowout. A tightly contested, you're going to see a different side of me. Like, we're going to have fun regardless. I give a different dynamic when it comes to basketball and different sports because, obviously hockey I would love to do, but for the love of God, I cannot pronounce their names. But I will send a shout out to the Florida Panthers. Like, congratulations. They worked their tail off and won the Stanley Cup. Shout out to Boston, the Celtics. They won the NBA championship, and yeah, and let's see what's going to happen in baseball this year. Can the what do you call it? Who's the hottest team? It's who was? I believe it was the Yankees that were previewed as one of the hotter teams coming into the season. But I know they've been struggling a little bit. Just please don't do golf. Yeah, I'm not a fan of the golf. I'm not a fan of the golf. It's just because it's just like, okay, you got to be quiet. And then, it's like, I'm a person that, the more action, the better. But that's why I played basketball. That's why I played football. It's 15 seconds on and 40 seconds off, but it's a high-powered 15 seconds and a well-deserved 40 seconds off. But, when it comes to golf, it's like that I would rather play than cover. Same thing with other sports like that. Like I would rather play than cover, but basketball, football, I played those, and obviously those are the passions. But but that's why we gotta incorporate different things like that because, YouTube ain't doing its job, so I'm gonna have to bring those in. Especially after the accident and stuff like that, and obviously I've been trying to get on and and kind of talk about everything because we are going to pivot on this channel a little bit, and that way I can be a lot more consistent because I know one of the major things as well is consistency, and I'm guilty as charged, but if we pivot a little bit, I think consistency will be better. And I think that should make you guys like the channel a little bit more. That way you guys can have a lot more fun. And, I've always said that, if we're all not having fun, there's no point. Because at that point, the passion will be gone. And I've always wanted to keep the passion, so I think if we pivot a little bit, that where, hey, yeah, there might be an NFL game and I'm covering basketball, or there might be, a football and a basketball game, but I'm covering baseball. There might come a point where that happens, but I'm never going to lose who I am for you guys. I'm first and foremost, I'm a sports fan. I love my sports. I talk about it 24/7, 365 days, even when I'm on my deathbed, sick. I talk sports all day long. So I'm never going to lose that as a passion, and that's why I said a little pivot will help, but I think it'll be good for all of us. That way we have fun as much as possible. And, but football is back. We did get to watch 3 3/4 worth of football because the game ended with 3:30 left to play in the third quarter due to weather conditions. But, I was here the night you streamed the hockey game. That was something. Oh, absolutely. Sounds like a fun year. I will try and follow you on all sports. I did get a notification earlier, so things seem to be working good so far. Thanks for all your hard work in making games possible. Hey, I appreciate that. This time that I took away, I did a lot of work as far as I worked on myself. I worked on my mental. I've really tried to put a game plan in place where, things can start getting better on this channel and on all my channels, like, Lions Powerhouse Media, Pistons Powerhouse Media, Troxel Sports Streams, things of that nature. Now that we're with Win Daily, like, things are going to change and it's going to be for the better. And with that said, like, my whole goal was how can I make the people that do come in love it that much more. And I think I might have a game plan that works. But obviously this is a business as well too, so that's why, some of the pivots have to be made. But it's never going to dictate who I am and what I feel about you guys as a community. And that will never vary, ever. I will delete the channel first and foremost before I change who I am and how I treat my community, because I love you guys that much. Like, you guys are all family to me. So we're going to have fun and have a good time. Like, that's how I started this channel. That's how I'm going to end this channel. Like, we going to have fun till the wheels fall off, as we've been saying and told. That's all right. Was here when Trox streamed the Steelers and Browns game a couple years ago. Oh, absolutely. The epic Steelers rant. The Trox Palomalu came out that day. But, man, how you guys all been, man? I missed you guys all. I know there's 6 people left in the building, but, man, how are you guys all been? I try to talk to you guys all off air and things like that I have, like, either your Twitter or your numbers or your Instagrams and things like that, or if you're in my new Discord, I try to talk to you guys as much as possible. But those of you that I don't, hopefully I can get you on either Instagram, Facebook, or Twitter, or even join my Discord. Like, because I do want to keep in tabs with you guys, even when I'm not on, or during the day or whatever. I love talking with you guys. But I say, well, I'll tell you this though, like that game, the Steelers Browns, the Lions 49ers this past playoffs, like those two I went off the rails crazy and was the most fun I've ever had during a game. Like, yeah, I was going crazy, but like at the end of the day, like I was laughing my tail off. Hey, that's all facts. Been the same, just working a lot. Hopefully it's night work and the sun isn't baking me alive. Hey, that's all facts. You got to stay safe. For that sun will bake you to death. But with that being said, I am going to get off. It's 11:15 at night. And it was 11 or 111 in the city yesterday. Oh, 111. Holy smokes. 111 degrees. Hey, that one deserves a...
Oh, my God.
Hey, weather people. Hey, weather people.
Come on, man.
Come on, man. Why it got to be that hot? But yeah, it is it's a quarter past 11. So I am going to go in and get off of here. But hey, we got football back. What day is that? August 8th. We'll be live. Lions Giants for sure. And then the only Lions game this preseason I will not be at, will not be covering, because I will be at, is the Steelers and Lions at Ford Field It's our only home preseason game, and I'm going to be at that game. And then come week 1, I might be working week 1 at Ford Field. So, yeah, I definitely got to get that schedule, and things like that so I can work around that schedule as well. But we're going to have fun. First and foremost, that's the name of the game. But I love you all. Stay safe. See you August 8th for the Lions and the Giants. That being said, love you all. Peace.